What's up?
What's up? Howdy, partners.
What's going on, man?
Hey.
How's your Easter?
It was a good Easter. It
Yeah.
was nice. Not everyone could make, grandma and stuff like that, but we ended up going over to her house and bringing her some food afterwards.
Nice.
But yeah, it was just a very small guy. I would say maybe 8, maybe 10. You got to hide some Easter eggs for the children.
Fun.
So it was real nice. Yeah, it was really cool. Got to help out. And
You know what I found out is the best way to do that
what's that?
is to hide thousands of Easter eggs right in front of a bay window, and then when it's cold outside, you can still stay inside.
Oh, okay.
Just watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
Watch it happen.
That's a good idea. Also, note to self, maybe count your eggs before you hide them. So when you find them all, you can count them and make sure you're not going to be mowing your grass. And oh,
Yeah.
There goes that Hershey Kiss. Or that $5 bill you didn't find.
So my mother-in-law actually counted out to where each grandkid was going to have 13 eggs, right? Each.
Oh, how's that going to work? Once you get to 13, you're just you're done.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
pretty much.
okay, cool.
So but my father-in-law hid them so well. Mm-hmm. We were out there for 2.5 hours.
Oh my God.
And then on top of that, my daughter finds one that was, I don't know why she decided to dig in the dirt, but she found one from the previous year.
Oh, wow. It was hit really good.
And then my other daughter, which her twin sister, she was short an egg, and they're well, looks like we just can't find one. I was like, no, actually you're down 2 because the other one was found from last year. So, but yeah. So
can I ask what was inside the egg that was from last year? Anything?
dude, it
good?
was a little SpongeBob runt or whatever. It was old and had dirt all on it.
Some nice buried treasure from Easter last year.
Yeah. So, but hey, that's
great.
Easter for you, right?
That's great. Yeah, I had a great Easter. It was really fun.
Yeah.
And it was fairly nice weather for Easter, too.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It was really nice.
It was a little cold. Early in the morning, it was cold.
Yeah, better than today. For people out there that don't know, there was
bro.
actually a layer of snow on the
Blizzard.
ground. So I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, third Christmas. Let's get it out of here. It's still going to May.
April 18th.
Yeah.
By the way, your taxes are due today. Did you know
Yeah.
that?
Well, if you're watching this,
You're late.
they're way late. Okay.
Way late.
But probably a week. But I feel like in tax world, that's way late. You're already getting penalized. So, yeah.
So, yeah. Fun. Did you get yours done?
Yes, but the owing stuff, the owing.
Yeah,
I've been in
paying it
Texas for so long. They don't. I think do the state taxes or whatever. But then again, I don't really do my taxes anyway. I have somebody else do them, and I don't know how to be the adult part of that. But so the owing, the court and the school, whatever.
Yeah.
I have not done that. So that's I'm for sure late. But I've now figured it out because apparently they're yeah, just send this in, and they send a little packet with an envelope, and they're just send a check in there.
Right.
I walked out of there and I was like, I don't own a check, so how do I do this? So I had to go back in and ask them again, and they're like, okay.
Can I just, you should walk in there and be do you guys just do like Apple Wallet or?
And I'm like, can I just give you cash right here and you can just do it for me?
They're like, whoa.
Yeah,
What do you think this is?
why is this so difficult? I get taxes back. Why I got to pay money again? I don't know. Just take it out of my taxes.
Hey, maybe Elon Musk will just buy the judicial system and then we'll figure it out.
Oh, that'd be great. Press button here. Oh, good till next year. Thank God. Little fingerprint scans.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Yeah, you
I don't
owe
know.
us $8,000. Oh, great.
Oh man, at least I didn't have to file them myself.
Yeah.
Great.
So we got a great show planned for everybody though tonight.
Yeah.
We have Jolene Siebeneck. I probably butchered that last name. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. She'll tell me, I'm sure. But she is also a new part of the RMG family as well.
Yes.
So yeah, we got Paw Prints. They have 2 locations, Lipstick and Lima.
Yeah.
They also have a mobile pet grooming station.
Yeah, they'll come to you.
They'll
come to you.
We'll come to you.
Hook it up.
Yeah, so if you're in that Lima area, Lipstick area or whatever, definitely get a hold of them. They do great work.
Yeah.
I have yet to take my dogs there. I keep trying to. There's so much going on.
Yeah, there's a lot with the whole
I
moving
do need to
and the
definitely
life.
need to get Buckeye out there because, dude,
Or they can come to you.
I don't think they come out all the way to Walpock though.
We're gonna find out.
Maybe we'll find out.
We're gonna find
We'll find
out.
out tonight.
You guys can meet halfway.
You guys want to meet at the tennis courts? but yeah, we'll find out all that for you though. Find out all that information and see what she did to get to where she's at now. And for everybody out there who's interested in doing the exact same thing, listen up. Dog groomers, cat groomers, whatever you want to do.
Really good
Pet
care of your
groomers
pets.
in general.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lizard groomers. We got you covered.
Yep.
So, yeah, Jolene will join us. We got a cool, we're not really doing it's not like a drink tonight. It's more like a shot, but it's a drink too.
Yeah, it's still a drink. I mean, you can drink it, but you got to
shoot it.
Yeah. We're going to see.
Frosted animal cracker.
With non-shot glasses.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Frosted animal crackers, we're going to figure this out.
Absolutely. All right, hey, stay tuned for the show. Let's roll it. Hey, welcome back to the show, everyone.
We're here.
Social guys. Drake and Adam.
Welcome.
As always, brought to you by Clue Studio, Photography and Design. Give Rebecca and Jeff a call. These guys are great with any type of album you might need, whether it be senior photographs, newborns, family portraits, weddings, whatever you need, they got you covered. And the show's always brought to you by RMG. Jolene.
Hello.
Hey.
Did I butcher the last name?
A little.
Did I?
Just a little. It's Siebeneck, but you're close.
Okay.
You just sound like you said it really fast. That's
Siebeneck.
all. Yeah.
Siebeneck. Cooper Cup.
Exactly.
All right. Siebeneck.
Okay.
Okay, so remember that. Paul Prince.
Well, welcome.
Yes.
Paul Prince
Thank
Spa,
you.
right?
Yeah, Paul Prince.
Full name?
Spa. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
How'd it come about?
I really kind of started grooming just because I've always had a love and passion for dogs, mainly.
Yeah.
Growing up, I always knew, like when I was young, that I wanted to start my own business doing something with dogs. Didn't know what it was going to be.
Just super dog lover, yeah.
Yeah, I was like obsessed with dogs when I was younger. I would, one of my first dogs that I got growing up was a rough collie. His name was Tyler.
Okay.
And my mom and dad got him for us when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Farm dog. Lived outside.
Yes.
Pure farm dog. Grew up on a
Yes.
farm.
Did its hair all the time?
Did I what?
Did you do its hair all the time?
I tried, and I thought then I knew how to groom. Like I would get a big old bucket out, like a stainless steel bucket thing, throw it in the yard,
Sure.
and drag him into it,
Sure.
and then try to bathe him. And yeah, it was terrible, but I thought I was good.
Live and learn.
Yeah. And then I would always pretend that I was a show dog person, and I would prance him around the farm we were some cool,
Nice.
This farm dog.
Yeah,
That's
little farm
awesome.
dog. So that's kind of where my love and passion came from. Was him.
So you were always around animals then?
Oh yeah. Grew up on a big farm. We just had cattle. We had 600 head of cattle or more.
Nice.
Usually, so
It's a pretty big farm.
Yeah, grew up on a big farm.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, so just love and
She woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning, go milk cows and stuff.
I didn't. My brothers had to. I helped when I wanted.
Yeah.
When I was like, oh, that looks fun. I would
Were you the
go-
youngest?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm the
that's
baby.
why. That's why.
Stuff, yeah.
It
Yes,
all makes
yep.
sense now.
Yeah, I did though. When I got older, I did go out and I baled hay, I baled straw, I got myself out there and I helped do that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And watched and learned and then pitched him whenever. I'll do it now. I know how to do it.
Yeah.
But-
I did help every now and then.
But I mean, what helps is though, and you see this a lot with any people that grow up around farms or whatever, the work ethic's there.
Oh, for sure.
The work ethic's there.
I definitely see that.
Yeah,
For sure.
I mean, you built quite the business for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Yep.
mean, it proves your point right there.
Yes.
So
yeah. It's been a roller coaster, can't lie, but.
right. Yeah. What business doesn't come with some though?
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
That's true. Very true.
It's about how you battle through them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, how did you take us through after high school? What happened?
So during high school, I actually was taking classes, I did anatomy class, thinking that I wanted to become a vet,
Sure.
a veterinarian field,
Okay.
that type of thing. But honestly, when it was a senior in high school, and I was preparing for that. But then we did anatomy class. We had to dissect a cat to learn the muscle groups and stuff like that, and that didn't bother me. Dissecting cat wasn't big. I grew up on a farm.
Right.
Been around a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So that didn't bother me. But I think the whole point of it I think at that time I realized, when you have surgery on an animal or something, if it's life or death and they don't make it, having to tell the family that, I'm so sorry your pet didn't make it, whatever, just how crushing it is. 'Cause
Yeah.
Throughout that time.
You gotta be the news giver.
Yeah,
It's
You know, when I got my dog when I was 8, he only lived for 8 years, and he was hit by a car, and they tried to save him, and didn't work.
Right.
So I kind of got thinking about that, like the whole downside of it. Like
Sure.
it just sounded sad and depressing, and I'm like, I don't want to be the one to tell him like, hey, I tried everything to save your dog, but it died. Like that's so sad.
It's not something you want to be. I mean,
I'm
of
like,
course you want to save every animal.
It's like
but
Pet Grey's Anatomy.
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Such emotional.
I'm surprised that's not out there.
You're right.
How is that not a show?
That would be a sweet show. Be like, come on, Lassie. Just pull through. Oh, dogs helping, animals helping animals and stuff.
Right, yeah.
This is like the 8th pup I've lost this week. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah. So I just, at that point in time, I was like, man,
Go
forget
sleep
that.
with an intern.
Yeah. Especially if a poodle. Poodle will do anything for anyone. So I don't know if you know all of those poodle breeds out there these days. But
It's funny.
yeah, that's great. No, so like at that time, I just I really didn't know like what I want to do. But then I went to school for business management. I still knew like I wanted to do something running my own business.
Right.
Went to school for business management, and then I got a part-time job working actually at a care center that did grooming, boarding, vet clinic.
So the whole 9 yards.
Did everything. So I
Okay.
got to kind of see the whole picture of what else I could do. So I kind of worked in the kennel there for a while. I was a kennel manager for a bit and got to see the grooming side of it. And I just thought, well, that sounds more fun. Like that sounds more happy. You're taking dogs that are like dirty and scruffy looking and making them look great. So I'm like, that sounds more rewarding and more positive. So
like, hey, your dog is now
definitely
clean and looks beautiful.
Yeah, definitely don't make as much money as what probably a vet does, but you know, still make pretty good money. But
that's cool.
yeah, so that's how I kind of got into grooming. So
yeah, I mean, and with the grooming, and I'm sure you know this. I mean, yeah, you're right. They probably don't make as much as a vet, but volume.
Right.
Volume wise,
there's so many animals out there, so many pets.
Yeah.
Everybody has
Yeah.
dogs. It seems like so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely enough to go around, and we see dogs more than vets do. So if you have a healthy pet, right? Like dogs usually only go to the vet once a year for updated shots and whatnot.
Right.
Sure.
With a dog that needs groomed, we see them every 4, 6, 8 weeks. So we see them a few times a year at least. So
question for you.
yeah.
Just because this is something that I realized probably over the last summer, my wife wanted another dog, okay? We ended up taking in a friend's dog, actually. But we were looking at dog prices. What happened?
I know, right? I used to breed dogs, and they're like double now than what we used to sell them for.
Jeez.
It's crazy.
I have
Inflation on everything, right? Everybody.
Yeah.
And if you get a mix that, back in the day were mutts.
Yeah.
Sorry, people. And I know you have a doodle, so nothing against them. I love doodles, dude. I really do.
Yeah.
But like the amount of money people pay for these mixed breeds blows my mind. I mean, I've had clients come in and be like, yeah, I spent $2,000 on this doodle. And I'm like, you could have got a purebred poodle for that same price or cheaper. Like, I don't know. Like the amount of money. I heard somebody spent like $5,000 on a doodle. Yeah. And I was like, what? Like, so, I got a purebred poodle from a show handler, breeder that didn't cost me that much. I'm like, that is insane. I don't know. It's crazy to me, but
I want to say back in 2010, I bought a purebred Great Dane. For myself, and he cost me $1,200.
Oh yeah,
and that was what 12 years ago then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Buckeye, my Goldendoodle, we got him. Let's see, the twins are 7 now, so we've had him for 7 years, maybe 6.5, something like that, and we got him for $900.
Okay. Oh wow, yeah.
And we looked at prices. We looked at prices though over the summer, and they were going for like no less than $1,800-$1,900.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Jeez.
for sure.
And I'm like, what happened here?
Yeah, people want to pay for mutts, I guess. They used to be free back in the day, but now.
I was just like, I just want a dog.
Yeah,
we were just seeing a box of litter be like $5. Be like, with that one. Here's $5. All right, thank you. New doggy.
No, they're cute though. They are super cute. And I mean, I see so many doodles. I'm like, oh, they're so cute. And just grooming them, you can make them just look so like teddy bears or just
yeah.
So I get it. Yeah. I get that factor of them. They are super cute.
Is it the hypoallergenic factor?
That
you think?
is so not true.
No,
that's not true.
Okay.
No, and I'm so sorry to tell you that.
Oh,
but
Wait, what's up with them?
Okay, so people think they're hypoallergenic dogs, like doodles are, because they are part poodle. But you got to keep in mind that part poodle is only 50% poodle.
Sure.
That when you're mixing it with a lab or a golden retriever, lab shed, golden shed. So you're still getting that shedding part of them.
Yeah, just not as much as it would.
Yeah,
normally.
probably, maybe. So maybe not. You know?
Right. Yeah,
so,
you don't know what you get. Right. Yeah.
You just don't know. It's you have no idea what you're going to get.
Right.
And then they have like the double doodles where it's like a doodle like that's mixed between
like a threesome.
Yeah, so there's a doodle and a poodle and a golden retriever. They all get together.
2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place. All right, let's get the show on the road.
And that is how double doodles are made.
Double doodle. That's an actual dog.
Yeah. Double doodle
doodles.
cut double
You know what?
diddle.
And I'm not gonna lie. Like, yes, I'm a dog person, but the first time I heard a client tell me, "Yeah, it's a double doodle," and I'm like, "What the hell is a double doodle?" And I'm like trying to Google it. I'm like, "What is a double doodle?" And I had to reach out to Facebook to like my groomer friends and be like, "Okay, groomer friends, who knows what a double doodle is?" And that's when I was learned that it is a doodle that's already a doodle that they mix with a poodle.
Another poodle.
A poodle.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
more of the poodle genes
Okay,
than
so
it
it's
is.
not
So
a
they're kind of weeding out.
Trying to get it back to the full poodle.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
right.
not it's not 2 male poodles
So-
taking on a
Yeah,
golden retriever.
battling out.
I think the
Double doodle.
Yeah, the double doodle. I think the thought of that is supposed like non-shedding, but still,
Right.
it still has the genes of a lab or whatever they breed it.
Right.
Right.
Now, I
So
will
it's
say,
something
like, so my dog, like I told you, my dog's named Buckeye. He does, I think he sheds. I don't notice it as much.
Right.
He probably does. But yeah, we just don't notice it as much.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even my poodles, I have purebred poodles. I got 3 standard poodles. I mean, they don't like shed, but they'll lose their hair every now and then.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
Just
right.
little
Yeah.
pieces here, especially when they play together,
yeah.
right?
Now, we have a
They work
miniature
together.
German Shepherd. That
That
dog
does
sheds.
shed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one's got a lot of hair.
Faux show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
yeah.
Shed. Say little clumps everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's
Yeah.
that? Oh, that's dog hair.
Yeah. Just floating around everywhere.
Yeah.
It's nice.
You got to put her out on a summer windy day.
Just sitting there trying to sleep with your mouth open, just
Go run around.
just light hair floating through through the air.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Just choking on
So
them.
you were talking last week. This is completely off topic, but this is what the show's about. So just keep watching. But you were talking last week. We were talking, and you were talking about good bath dogs. And what was a good bath dog again that you said?
It's a good bath dog.
Yeah.
Just a bath dog to us is just a dog, like a short-haired dog.
Oh, okay.
That it just
So like a
requires
Chihuahua?
yeah, Chihuahuas
Okay.
are perfect. They're like that's
Adam has 2
bath dog.
Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is bathe it, brush its hair, clip its nails, clean its ears, and that's it. Like there's
Sure.
no haircut, no trimming that needs done.
Yeah.
We just call those.
So
bath dogs.
so why
Okay.
is a Yorkie a bad bath dog?
I guess it depends on the Yorkie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All Yorkies are different. I mean, every
Are they pretty squirrely though, for the most part?
Yorkies.
They look like a squirrel.
I mean, some can be.
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on how they're raised and,
My
where it comes
so-
from, and how often they're groomed. Honestly.
Yeah, my 7-year-olds bathe ours like so like my 7-year-olds, they love like baby dolls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like they'll just walk through the house and be like, "Oh, Sky needs a bath."
Yeah. The dog's a baby doll too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. So
That's probably the only one I'd let him bathe.
I was like, yeah, no, oh yeah. Buckeye's like, that's a day.
Yeah.
That's a day thing
Well,
for us.
long story short, his backyard gets a little muddy sometimes, and his doodle doggy is all whites.
Oh.
So he looked two-tone coming in.
Yeah.
So he's just like, girls, just give him a bath. And I looked at him, I was like, but I don't think he
like, in the tub?
I don't think he knew what he was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you did.
I probably didn't.
But he's like, yeah, go give him a bath. But I don't know if that means like clean him in the shower. All I know is he walks in like, oh, here's Dad. We need some help. He goes in there, and I guess they put him in there, and he comes out. You know how the dogs do the shake thing?
No.
Mud
It was just like
everywhere.
a circle of just like black mud. Just
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Yeah.
That'd make for a good commercial.
Oh, yeah, for you, yeah, for sure.
For sure. Write that one down.
Check.
that's funny.
Yeah,
So that
just
would
not
be,
at
I
my
guess,
house.
Yeah, no, your dog sounds like it already knows how to do that.
Right.
Perfect.
He's sure he's born
He
for
does.
this.
I know he was.
And action. And cuts.
So,
That's funny.
so now, all that aside, you worked at the vet for a while, or
Yeah, I did. And then I did schooling. They had like online schooling for pet grooming, which I did first. But I mean, yeah, I kind of got all the knowledge from it, but actually to go hands on
Sure.
Yeah.
do grooming, No, like you're using scissors and clippers on dogs. It's could be very, very dangerous.
Right.
So then I found a grooming school in Toledo, and so I went to a grooming school up there to get all my hands-on experience. And then after that, I worked a couple places for a short bit. Couldn't stand working for because again, I wanted to start my own business. I couldn't stand working for other people. And then I started my grooming business. Started with my mobile grooming van in 2004, and I was 22 years old.
Wow.
I was living with my mom and dad, living at home.
Yeah.
And this is when cell phones were kind of a thing, but not. It's 2004, so they were kind of the beginning of them, right?
Yeah, that's when we had the digital LCD screens. It was still the green screen on the on the
They're not color. Yeah, they were not like they are today.
No, it was it was the analog.
Yeah,
it was like the analog screen.
Just getting introduced to the T9.
Yeah, you could physically see the black pixels and then the little black square.
Do you remember
blinking.
the little games you could play with the? It was the little black. What was that? The worm.
The
or
worm
the snake
game,
or something.
Yeah.
Yep. Those.
We used to play those on calculators.
Yeah. Yep. Back in those days.
Ain't nobody know about that anymore. Ain't nobody know about that anymore.
No.
That's cool. So at 22.
Yeah, so I was 22.
That's when you had the van.
I started my van, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, I've got nothing to my name. I had my car, and that was it. Still at home, my mom and dad, and so my dad co-signed for me to get my first van, and so I actually lived at home. We had a phone line. I was just talking about this with my niece yesterday. She just turned 22 today, so I was like, you know what I did when I was 22? She just graduated college, but I was like, I started my own business.
Hell yeah.
Get on it. I'm like, I was even still living here.
See, if you can dream it, you can do it.
That's right.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we actually had a landline ran into my bedroom at my mom and dad's house for my business phone.
Yeah, separate one. Yep.
And so I would take calls there and schedule appointments, and I
Who
had
tripped
my
over the cord?
Yeah.
We know the secretary.
Right. My mom would say that. I heard your phone ring and I almost went in your room to answer it. And I was
just be like,
go
Jolene's-
ahead, go be my secretary. Go schedule appointments for me, Mom.
Put me on hold and get a hold of me. Write down a note, message, anything.
Right.
Don't let it ring.
Yes. Yeah, it was
That's
great.
cool. That's awesome,
yeah.
though.
So now, and you've built what you had today. Now you started in Lipstick, though, right?
Yeah. So, I started my mobile. So we
Right.
serviced all of Putnam County. I think when we first started, we went anywhere, right? I was desperate for clients.
Sure.
And especially in our area back then, there was no mobile groomers. And so trying to sell that idea.
I mean, you still don't hear about that.
Yeah,
a lot.
there's not a whole lot of them. It's because it's expensive, not going to lie.
Sure. But you're paying for the convenience factor.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
We charge a lot more for sure. Yeah, because we're convenience and luxury and we're coming right to you. So
Absolutely. But people pay for convenience these days.
Oh, heck yeah, they do. Yeah,
People
they do.
pay for convenience
Oh,
these
for
days.
sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I had to kind of sell the idea out there and we, to me, I'm like, I grew up in little town Lipstick, and it's a lot of farmland, a lot of farmers, and people that don't want to spend that kind of money on their pets, and so, but I was wrong. I mean, now today, when I look at what I charged then and what I charge now, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. I've had a client that has been with me since I started my business in 2004. And one time I was there, and she was like, yeah, I've got all of my receipts, and she's had a bunch of dogs since then, I mean, I've been in business for 18 years. And so she's like, I was cleaning out my dog drawer, and I found from the very first time when you started coming here. And she's like, did you know you only charged $45 to groom my dog? And now we charge $80. I was like, yeah, I was dumb back then. We should have charged way more.
You got inflation, though, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's been some time.
Inflation, and you know your worth, and you get more clientele. It's just this is a business. We've grown. That's
so,
good, though.
But
That's
it's
awesome.
insane. But I was like, that's nuts. I used to charge only that much for that dog.
I think it's nuts that she saved all of those receipts.
I know. I was like,
how did you have receipts from 18 years ago?
That's the biggest surprise right there.
I'm like, that's cool that you got
that. Take that shoebox out and pack and burn it. What are you doing?
So
I think there's a show for that.
Right.
Called Hoarders.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you've had the mobile business, and then you have a stationary shop though too, right?
Yeah, so I did my mobile business for about a year, and then got the crazy idea that it would be really cool to have a boarding kennel in town, and a grooming shop there. So we had bought this kind of old rundown building, and we completely, my husband, who then at that time was just my fiance.
Yeah,
he's kind of bitter about this story, but. But we completely gutted the building. His dad helped us too. He ran a construction company, so he knows how to do all this stuff. So we completely gutted the whole entire thing, roof and all, completely gutted it and redid everything from the roof down. So redid the electrical, plumbing, everything right in there.
Okay.
And I started a grooming shop and boarding kennel there and did that for a while. And then... Gosh, I just was that. Well, we got big for a while. I mean, we grew. I had 2 mobile grooming vans. We had the grooming shop, boarding kennel, and we were contracted out by 2 local vets offices where we provided their groomers, and we did all the grooming for them at their facilities.
Nice.
And did that for a while. So we were big for a while, and I was at that time. I was like 25 at that time, and I tell you, it was a headache.
I'll say,
I
well, I
had
mean,
so
you're getting your
many-
new shop set up the way you want it, but sometimes, it can be a pain
it
in the
was
butt.
too much. It was just too many employees, too many things to worry about, too much going on. It was too stressful.
Yeah.
And so eventually I kind of just backed down and we kind of quit working with the vet offices and then
Back to the
sold
basics.
one of the grooming vans off. And I kind of actually went all the way down just to my grooming van and rented out my shop to a different groomer who was supposed to buy it and take it over, but then that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I just downsized to just the van and me, and then got pregnant with my first son, and then actually hired Stephanie, who's with me still today, 8 years later.
Nice.
Hired her
cool.
to kind of run the van when I was on maternity leave.
Loyalty.
Yeah, it's great. She's like the only one. Like, you've lasted
good.
so long. I always do a thing with my employees. Like, every year they're with me, I do we call it a groomiversary. So like the first year, like, we just go out to dinner, something simple. The next year, dinner and like pedicure or something. Year after that, I think like Stephanie, like I took her to a concert. Like year after that, then I was just like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Like, we went ziplining one year. We did different things, and last year we took her to their first. She's never been to a Ohio State football Buckeyes game, so we took her and did that.
Sweet.
And spent the weekend in Columbus.
Nice. That's always fun.
Yeah, so we just kind of do fun things. She's saying for her 10 years, we're going to go on a trip. So I think she wants to go to Vegas or something.
Hell
So
yeah.
I was like,
Vegas
why
is
not?
fun.
10 years, I think you deserve that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be
so-
awesome, 10 years. My 1 year, I think I got like a high five.
Yeah.
For my 1 year.
Good job.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking, man. He's
appreciate that.
good to me. No, but that's really cool to have people,
Yeah.
especially nowadays when people it's just hard to get that employee, but
Right.
a nice reward. Like,
Yes.
hey, thanks for being with 8 years.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Wait 2 more years, we're going to Vegas.
Yeah, you got to stick it out. You gotta
Actually,
stick it
and
out.
many more, hopefully.
I did get him a painting though.
Oh, well, see, there you go. You got a painting.
Or not a painting, but like a canvas art or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
did you
nice.
Did you have to paint it yourself? Was it something you had to, was it just like a paint by number?
It's hopes and dreams. I'm like, what is this? He's like, you make your own. I'm like, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Go ahead, run wild. Be creative.
Paint by numbers, yeah. That's funny.
Oh, man. Oh. So, eventually.
Got to connect the dots first.
Yeah. So she stuck around, and then my shop that I was renting out that somebody was supposed to buy, she backed out of the deal. So then I was like, hey, Stephanie, what do you think about taking Lipstick back on? And you and I run the van in Lipstick, and she was on board. So took Lipstick back, and so we've been running that. And then in 2018, I opened up a grooming shop in Lima. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I wanted to do something there, kind of a one-on-one express grooming service there or something. It's located at our house, at my
Right.
house.
Okay.
It's like
But it's a separate building.
Yeah, it's like a shed almost, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, we have a shed on the property where we park our van, and then it was like a building that was already there when we bought the property.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, that building was already
Perfect.
there.
Nice.
So I don't know what it was back in the day. No clue, but I was like, this is perfect for a
know what
grooming
it's- yeah,
shop.
know what it's gonna
I
be
know
now.
it's gonna be. Yep.
Yeah.
And so, it's pretty nice. We're right on Slabtown Road, kind of like Slabtown and Dixie, kind of right down the road from Bath High School. So
Nice.
yes.
Nice. Actually,
And
that's where I went to
well.
school for a while.
You went to Bath?
I went to Bath till like,
Really?
what, sixth grade, and then I moved to Walpock.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's when I met the old boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to Bath?
No.
Oh, you went to Walpock.
When he-
That's
when
what I
he-
thought. I thought you
when
guys
he moved to
went
Walpock, that's when I met him. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Like, who's this cat? I mean, everyone was new going into middle school. I'm like, these are new faces. So is this another new face? And
Oh,
Who's this fat guy?
oh no,
So you guys known each other for a
never
long
said
time.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
It's been a great ride.
Actually, the first time we met was Halloween. It was a friend of ours' dad put on like a haunted woods.
Oh, Blake. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah. It was for the midget football team.
Yeah. I wasn't even part of the team. I was just friends. But I didn't know anybody. Like I was the new kid still.
Yeah.
we were.
And like everybody, when you're like, I don't know if you've ever been like a new kid at school, but like everybody invites you to everything because you're like, you need to make friends.
yeah,
Yeah.
trying to
Go here, go
trying
there,
to
go over
feel
here.
the vibe, see where you're gonna belong.
Yeah. So like I went to I played for a different team, but I was invited to this team's haunted
Yeah.
woods thing or whatever.
So some of
like,
us older kids were a little bit too old, but our friend's dad was putting it on, so we're just like, hey, we're gonna help scare, be a part of it.
Yeah.
Do
Right.
you want to come help us do that?
Yeah. So I like dressed up like Jason or something and like
Yeah.
hid in like a pile of leaves, and like Adam was like 10 feet away from me. And he would like give me pointers. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "Next time, like, don't bite him."
Don't do that. Don't lick their faces. They don't like that.
And the rest is history. Here we are today.
Still licking faces.
So like, hey, you can't do that, Craig. Next time, still giving him
time.
pointers.
Next time, don't do that.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, man. Appreciate the pointers.
You're right.
Yeah, I do remember that. That's so funny. The Halloween. It's like a haunted woods or something.
Yeah. I don't even remember where it was.
His dad loves Halloween so much. Like he has so many stuff, like so much. I don't know, like Halloween props
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That he literally could make his own. He made it. He did make his own haunted woods.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And now he just hosts his own Halloween party where you just go through and you can like walk through a tent and do. Oh, it's
That's really cool.
It's awesome.
Pretty cool. Yeah, they put it on for a lot of kids now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is pretty cool though. But yeah, that's where me and Adam met though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very
It's good
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Loyalty. Yeah, I'd say.
So, quick question though on the mobile pet unit. Is that what you call it, or what do you call it? Mobile pet what?
Mobile Pet Spa.
Mobile pet spa.
Okay, mobile pet spa.
mobile grooming.
MPA.
Yeah.
The MPA. All right, I like that. MPA. So
Wait, did I Mobile Pet Spa?
MPS.
Well, that's A.
MPA, the mobile pet.
I don't know where I got. I don't know.
Association.
Yeah, maybe that's where I got it from. MPA. MPS.
MBA. So let's go get your bachelor's.
I don't know.
All right, so the mobile pet spa. How far do you actually come? Right before the show, I was telling him, I was like, man, maybe I need that. How far do you guys go? You guys
Where do you guys commute
Yeah, we
to?
would have to meet.
We would have to meet somewhere
tennis
else.
courts, huh?
With the tennis courts. Well, before we would, we used to service the Wapakoneta area, but because we've been so busy in our van, we've had
Sure.
to like tighten up our service area. So
Oh,
we,
I'm sure.
Yeah, we
Makes
don't go to
sense.
Wapak
Yeah.
anymore. But we do have people that drive from Wapak and will
I'll
either
drive.
meet us or
You know,
come to our
I'll
Lima
drive.
shop. Yeah,
We'll drive for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
So-
But yeah, we have people that do that, come from other areas that we don't service. They'll come and meet us or
Yeah.
end up just bringing their pets to us
That's
at our
cool.
Lima shop because we do run like our Lima spa, just like our mobile, where it's like a one-on-one,
Yeah.
cage-free. Your dog's only with us for as long as it takes to groom them. So,
Yeah.
like, if it only takes your dog like an hour from start to finish, it's all it is. Because a lot of other pet grooming places
So-
are set up differently.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you do that though for like people that work and stuff though? How's that work?
You have to come pick up your dog.
You like give them a heads up though, like you call them like, hey, like you can come pick them up now. Then?
Oh, yeah. We'll give them we'll give you like a 15,
Yeah.
20-minute notice, like when they're ready or whatever. And
Like-
usually,
Drop them off.
Like,
Like, here
hey,
you go.
well, this dog's been here about 2 hours now. We're just gonna let it outside. He'll come. He'll be back.
Actually, we're gonna just tie your dog up outside. We've had people that we're just kind of waiting around forever for because
Yeah.
things happen.
Sure,
I
sure,
get it, whatever.
sure.
But I mean, I have offered for people I know, like I will go pick up their dogs or drop them off, whatever,
Sure.
if I have to.
Right.
So.
Do you
Life-
do you guys
life
still
happens.
boards?
Exactly. No.
No? Yeah.
Got out of that. After I had to take my lipstick shot back over in 2014 when I had my son, I did not want to do boarding because
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
not want to worry about support staff and
sure.
I just had a baby and I was
a lot of
not
work.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to get a call at like 8 o'clock at night and be like,
Right.
hey, something's up and I don't want to have to drive to lipstick with a newborn to deal with anything.
Right,
So
yeah.
I just never got back into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just, employees are difficult sometimes. So I
Yeah.
just did not want
So
to
are
get
customers.
back into it. Yeah. Yeah.
You probably know that
I've
better
had
than
some
anybody.
fun ones lately. Yeah. Luckily, though, I have a manager that deals with most of that. I just hear about like the after, and she'll be like, "How do I handle this? Just tell him this." Okay, no, don't really tell him that. Let's be professional.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll tell him this. Yeah.
So hey, we got this shot we're gonna try.
All right, let's try it.
Yeah, it's
So-
another.
You like frosted animal
I
crackers?
do.
Have you ever had a frosted animal cracker
I
shot?
have. Oh no, not a
no,
shot.
I've had
No.
the frosted animal cracker.
No,
cracker,
I'm really
but-
excited about this.
So here we got. You've probably been watching the whole show.
That'd be
It
a little
says
strong.
grenadine,
I'm not afraid of strong.
rum chata, and whipped cream vodka makes frosted animal cracker shots.
Yeah. Now I actually used to make these a little bit different, but I made them how they told us to make them.
And they're pink.
They are pink.
A
Well,
little
now you're
lighter
going to
than
tell me how you make them.
little lighter than Pepto Bismol.
So I'll tell you how I make them, and if
Ooh, those smell pretty tasty. Smells really good.
so I'll let you try this one. I'm going to try it first, and I'll let you know how I make them.
Ooh, it smells good.
Right?
It smells like an animal cracker.
Yeah, it does.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
So Jolene, we're going to let you take this
Cookies.
down first, though.
Go
Am
ahead.
I drinking this whole thing?
You
take a
can
sip,
sip it however you want to do it.
Whatever you
I'm
want.
gonna-
Well, if I
I'm taking
drink
a
the
shot.
whole thing, do I get more?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to drink all three of these.
I mean, I
bottles.
might get a little thirsty in a little bit, you know?
Exactly.
All right, let's try it.
Sharing size.
What do you think?
Shut the whole thing.
That is really good.
Is it?
Yep.
Frosted animal cracker?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna try
Yeah.
it.
For sure.
All right.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah.
I would like it a little bit cold.
Yeah.
Really?
On ice would be good.
A little
but
chilled.
Yeah.
That was
Still,
really
you could
tasty.
totally just put that on ice and sip on that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So another dangerous drink today, not just a shot and also sipper, frosted animal crackers.
That was good.
That
though.
was
That was
good.
really good.
You know, the crazy thing is I have all this stuff in my like liquor cabinet right now, and I've never tried it, never even heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never would
So-
think of putting these things together. And
So this is how. When I
Wow.
looked it up. That's how you're supposed to make it, right?
How?
Well, this is what they
those
tell. This is
three.
what. Yeah. This is what
Like
tipsy
even
bartender.
parts or what?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty
Gotcha.
much. Except for the grenadine. The grenadine is more of like a splash type. Thing.
oh, okay. And then you have to put it in a shaker.
Yeah, and you gotta shake the shit out of it. But so this is how tipsy bartender tells you to make it: is with whipped vodka, rum chata, and grenadine. Splash of grenadine.
Okay.
How I make it though is a little different.
Man.
I use whipped vodka, rum chata, and then in place of the grenadine, I actually do equal parts pineapple juice and cranberry juice,
Okay.
and then I shake the shit out of it.
Does it
Interesting.
taste much different than like what we just
I think
had?
it tastes better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after trying that one, I think it tastes better. But,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I can't imagine tasting it better than that. So I can't wait.
That was pretty on point.
That was tasty.
pretty on point.
Because the rum chata gives you that graham cracker flavor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and then the vodka is
Yeah.
that whipped cream, that whipped, type of flavoring.
Grenadine's
and
like
then
that little.
the grenadine just
it's like
cuts
that
it.
Strawberry
Yeah.
sweetness.
Yeah. So I used to bartend. I bartended for 4 years.
Nice.
And then I was a bar manager in Bowling Green at
That explains a lot.
a
now.
fraternity bar.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I'm confused now. What does that
No,
explain?
I just
Knows all the good stuff.
You know all the good stuff. That's all. That's all.
So, but we used to have a shot wheel, and like they would basically the owner. He was. If Bob's watching, he was a great owner, but he
Thanks,
was
Bob.
also very sexist. So like he
Thanks, Bob.
favored men over women a lot of the times, and like I felt bad, but the main bar manager was a woman. She was amazing. She was great at what she did. She was all over the place. Little Italian girl, Carrie was her name, and she would bounce off the walls off that place. I mean, she would run circles around you. She really would. I went in. I started out as a bouncer. They moved me to bar manager in like 3 weeks
Wow.
Okay.
from bouncer. And then, but I already had previous experience as a bartender.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, but what was cool about the shot wheel was they let you make up the shots.
Oh.
And this was one of the shots that I made up.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize it was an actual shot at the time. Well,
Right.
and actually, this was before you could really like go like
Look up.
Google it and yeah.
And find out. Yeah.
So I just was like throwing shit together, and I was like, "Holy shit, it tastes like a frosted animal cracker!" And all my friends like loved it, caught on to it, or whatever. And then I like look it up online just yesterday, and they pull up this, and I was like, I mean, they're halfway there.
Yeah, you're like
But
that's almost.
just need
that's
something
almost
else.
right.
Yeah, the extra that you had. Yeah.
But yeah, so that was 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
So now I would like to try your version.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really
I'd like to
good.
compare
So,
that.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Good stuff.
Very good.
Got plenty left. Top of a sophomore?
Yeah, pour them up.
Go ahead.
So, but yeah, for those of you at home, frosted animal cracker. Like I said, it is whipped vodka,
Yep.
rum chata, equal parts, and then you have grenadine to cut it. Or if you want to be like me, grab pineapple juice, cranberry juice, throw it in an ice mixer, shake the shit out of it, pour it up. Good stuff.
Really good.
Very tasty.
Really good. Like it's almost probably good that they are like in like shot portions because. But yeah, like a regular drinks.
I
He's
might
like-
get a little crazy.
He's like, I could drink these all night.
Really tasty.
Oh yeah, these go great with a hot tub.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
it.
sure.
Chilled with ice. That's definitely a nice little sipper.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure, yeah.
Yep. So
Man, that's good.
so now you just opened up lipstick again, right?
Yeah, so we closed Lipstick, unfortunately, last year, July.
Yeah.
Just staffing issues. Kind of, we had a lot of people quit and couldn't
Right.
keep employees, couldn't find groomers, and groomers are just hard to come by anyways, just in
Why is
general.
that?
Then it's a hard job. It really
Yeah.
is. It's very physical, and it can be very stressful. I mean, you got to think about not every dog wants to cooperate. So
Sure,
I mean,
sure.
some dogs hate to be groomed, and so
Yeah.
you're not, like I always tell people, you're not playing with dogs. You're working with them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Some dogs are super friendly and you can play with them, and they're
Yeah.
awesome and easy to work with. But some dogs that absolutely hate it, but absolutely need it done.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of fighting them the whole way,
Like these,
and
like,
it's
like rescue dogs and stuff.
yeah, like
Yeah.
they're just not used to it. That are
Yeah.
they've been neglected and they're all matted, so
Or
they're
abused,
they're
yeah.
hurting. Like it's painful to them.
since
So
becoming, getting you on the client list, I've been doing a lot of research, and a lot of them have been saying that you have
He
to
does do a lot of research. on
bring
it.
in your dogs. So for listeners or viewers out there, if you have a new doggy, it's good to get them in early to get
Right
them
away.
used to the
Yes.
groomer, so they aren't more
so they don't freak
difficult
out.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
If you
and-
think about with a puppy, like when you get a puppy, like the more things that you introduce to them and do with
Yeah.
them on a regular basis, they get used to it, and it's just natural to them, right?
Yeah.
Same with grooming,
Yeah.
The more you get them groomed, the more you do those things with them, it's just natural, and then they don't freak out, and it's not.
Gotcha.
For them, it's.
So I bet you get some dogs that like really enjoy coming in there.
Oh
They
yeah,
just
I mean
act
we've got
so
videos
superb,
of dogs
and
that
they're
just like even our van. I think it's hilarious. I have videos of like dogs that when you pull in, they are just going nuts.
Oh,
Like,
so they already know.
Like
They already know.
run into the van and they just run right up, jump right in the tub. You're like, okay, let's get
All
to
right,
work.
we're starting.
We're,
Yeah.
we're ready. So,
That's
I mean,
cool.
yes, yeah,
That's
it's really cool.
awesome.
So like, it's nice to get people
Yeah.
like when you have a puppy, you want to get them groomed, from the beginning and
Yeah.
get them used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I can't wait to.
comfortable.
I can't wait to bring Buckeye to you. He was the type.
So he's white.
yeah.
Ooh, you gonna let me do some color on him?
You can do whatever you want.
Yes.
I'll
I
give
didn't
you. I'll give
think
you free
about
reign
that.
on Buckeye, especially during football season. Have at it.
Yes. Oh
Have at it.
yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah.
I've seen some of your competitions, and I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys seen that before too. That opened my eyes to a whole new world.
Oh, yeah.
I had
Yeah.
no
So
idea something like
different.
that
No.
existed.
I
Yes.
had no idea.
We'll have to pull
Yes.
the pictures for the podcasters to see that. Hopefully, if we're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
doing
absolutely
that. But
will.
man, it's I can't even begin to describe how you would do something like that.
Yeah,
It's so much work. and-
Yeah, it's very creative. Yeah, not everybody can do it.
I
for
say like
sure.
literally, you have to be like an artist or have like a vision.
We literally
to bring
like,
it together.
So I guess the people that are listening that may not know, but I do creative pet grooming. I travel all around the U.S. and compete at competitions. And so I use my poodle, and basically he's white, so I can dye him. All pet safe dyes. Everything's very, very
Yeah.
safe. But with him, like my whole process is like I have a picture of my dog just with nothing on him, right? Just a white blank canvas, basically. And then I just kind of think of an idea of like a theme or something that I want to do, and then I kind of sketch it all out. Like I'll print off like the pictures of him, and I'll kind of sketch my design on him there with like characters or whatever design, whatever I want to do. And then when I go to him, then I actually will start like cutting and carving it all in with my scissors. Like I'll scissor it all in and then dye him up and
And you've
go
done
from there.
themes
So-
such as Beauty and the Beast.
yeah, so last year my
Emperor's
theme
New
was
Groove.
Beauty and
Yeah.
the Beast. This year is Emperor's New Groove. I've done like
Toy
cereal,
Story?
Toy
Yeah.
Story. I've done serial character themes. I've done
That's cool.
Yeah, Charlie the Chocolate Factory was one of the first ones I did.
Yeah.
I don't show anybody those pictures because it was like the first competition creative. terrible. I look at it now and I'm like, oh, like that hurts.
What made you get into it?
Honestly, the first time I seen creative grooming, it was like right after I started my grooming business.
Yeah.
And I went to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
You're just like, I can do that?
Yeah, like I went there and I seen it like at a creative group. They had like grooming competitions and creative grooming was going on. And I'm just watching. I was just in awe. And I was like, that is so freaking cool. And I just, right then and there, I'm like, one day that will be me. I am going to do that.
That's how it was when he showed me that
I
picture or the video of you. I think it was with the Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
So for y'all that don't know, like when they say grooming and styling and like doing this extravagant art, it's literally from the dog's like basically nose all the way to the tail is like it could be like one solid art piece or different.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's just all different colors.
So
and yeah,
it's so cool.
The design. And it's all out of dog fur. It's all dog fur.
Yeah.
Like, we all cut and carve it in. And
so awesome.
Now 100% hair.
Do you remember the first time I messed up? I was in town of Lima and I thought we were supposed to meet on a certain day.
Oh, yes.
But we weren't. We were supposed to meet the day after. And I went to her grooming facility and I walked in and like... I was like, oh, you're busy or whatever, you know, and you're like, yeah, I thought we were supposed to meet tomorrow. I was like, yep, my bad, no problem. And I like kind of like booked it out of there. And like as soon as I like got back to my car, I was like, was that dog brown in there? Like half brown? I was like, what was going on? And,
Completely
and my business
dumb-two-toned.
manager who was with me, he was like, I don't understand what was happening there. I was like, and that was before we knew that you did.
I don't know if we're supposed to see what we're
grooming.
supposed to see, but we've seen it.
Yeah. I was like, I think she's dying that
My
dog
favorite
brown.
thing is because so I work on my dog a lot. Like when clients are coming in and out, like
Yeah.
so he's blue and purple, right?
Right.
You know, all these
Yeah.
different colors from these characters. Like I have purple on him right now, and I mean all these different colors. But I think it's so funny when clients do come in and they just stare at him like,
What are you doing?
and then they'll
over
be like, is that his natural hair color? And I'd be like,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Like, see, his dad was red and his mom was blue. And so that's why he's purple. And they'd be like, are you serious? I'm like, no, I'm not serious.
come
Like, no,
on.
Yeah.
come on.
I'm just
Yeah, he came from Clifford.
Yeah, Clifford was his dad.
So does their fur grow pretty fast?
Yeah, it does.
For them to trim it, like trim off the.
Yeah,
the
I
colored
mean,
fur?
so like with this competition, like creative grooming competition that I do, I stick with the same theme the entire year because
Right.
I mean that hair it's permanent dye. So
Oh, it does not wash out.
yeah,
or
it does
anything.
not wash out.
Gotcha.
So we just stick with the same theme, but it does grow pretty quickly.
Okay.
To the point like every time I compete, I always have to go back in and re-dye him because I have to re-dye down to his roots. And so like
Gotcha.
judges will check that, like how's your dye job and did you dye down to the roots and stuff. So like I can have a competition like 3 weeks apart and I'm re-dyeing everything on
Yeah.
him just to get ready for the next
Yeah.
competition, just to make sure my color's all
Right.
there.
And
So.
you were
Gotcha.
actually in a documentary
Yes. Yeah.
for this.
Yeah. It didn't follow me specifically, but I
Right.
was definitely on there a bunch of times
Yeah.
on HBO Max.
Yeah.
It's called Well Groomed.
Yeah.
And it follows 4 creative groomers around like the competition series
That's awesome.
and kind of
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
what
that's
it's
sweet.
like, kind of following them on their shoes and what it was like to compete.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched
Did you?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course
And
I
there
watched
was-
it.
Yeah, and there were so many times I was like, "Ooh, why am I making that face?" I mean, I had people like pause their TV and take a picture of it and sit there like, "Oh, nice face." I'm like, "Thanks, that's good." I'm like, "I'm focusing, okay?" I'm like, "You guys
Unpause.
really are."
Watch it through.
Yes,
Stop stopping.
Thanks. Yes, I have some really good faces on there.
That's really cool. That's really awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
So now, how old are your kids right now?
I have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old.
So what does the 8-year-old say about the whole like the competition stuff? Like,
Honestly, he grew up with it, so
Yeah.
he doesn't even think anything
Doesn't
about
even
it, right?
phase him.
Like,
It's a
normal
no,
thing.
no, it's
Yeah.
so normal.
Well, he knows it way before I even thought of
like
it.
he was just like,
Yeah.
oh, like what
showed
do you,
any
what do-
interest
yeah.
at all?
Who, him?
Yeah.
No. You know what he's interested in? He wants to go out there and run the vacuum and just play around with the vacuum and sweep up hair. That's about all he wants to do.
It's a start.
Okay, go ahead. Clean that dog hair.
Y'all gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. Or he wants to act like Tarzan and swing from like, table to table using our little like loops we have hanging on our tables. And they like that the tables go up and down, so they like to play on.
Okay.
Let's say they're on an elevator or something.
So hold on, I
Nice.
remember someone telling a story that when they were younger, when they were 7 or 8, they had a farm farm dog that used to prance around the lot.
Oh yeah, it's weird. That's so weird.
That's so weird.
So you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere.
That's true. That's true. Very true.
So you never know. Next American Ninja Warrior or something
Right,
like that.
right. Yeah, I could see that in him for sure. For sure.
Make mom some money.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yes.
Be safe.
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So now mobile pet, the mobile pet grooming. What do we call it again? Association.
Yeah. The MPA.
The NBA. So that's going strong. You got
Yep.
Lima going strong. Lipsticks, you're booking already?
Yes, so we are reopening May 2nd.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're already booking appointments, and we're going to run it just like we kind of do with our mobile and with our Lima. It's a one-on-one express, grooming service. So it's just the groomer and the dog, and in and out quick, and
Nice.
just fast turnaround. So
Nice.
I found that, just even for clients and our dogs, it's just more convenient. It's just the dogs are less stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's just overall a better atmosphere for everybody.
Sure.
Yeah, that's why I
Great
decided.
one-on-one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So luckily, I've got enough groomers right now that we're able to do that, and hopefully that doesn't change.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
How many do you have right now?
I have 4 groomers, and then I have my manager that helps run everything. So.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So now how are you going to do lipstick? You got other groomers already out there, or some people?
It's a groomer that's been with me for a little bit. She has been working with me at our Lima shop. She actually used to work at Lipstick too. I just started training her. She came on actually as a bather,
Nice.
just someone that just kind of did bath dogs, help bathe, dry, clean
She
up.
learned from the get.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. She came to me and wanted to get into grooming, and I just said, hey, if you can put in a year being a bather and you can hack that, because a lot of people can't, you can hack being a bather for a year, I will train you. And I did paid training. I paid her to learn what I paid to go to school for, right?
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I paid for online schooling. I paid to go to school in Toledo. And these days, so this is crazy. With pet grooming, it is not regulated whatsoever.
Really?
Shrek, if you wanted to go buy clippers tomorrow and be a groomer, you could. You could
No
just say,
way.
hey, this is my grooming shop. And
That's how saturated. That's how saturated
business.
photography is anymore.
yeah, that's how it is with grooming
Interesting.
too. You don't have to have any license. You don't have to, which is insane to me.
Yeah.
Insane to me.
So the whole...
Yeah, I mean, hey, if this doesn't work out for you, Adam, you could become a groomer.
I was thinking.
Hey, I might be hiring again. So.
little side job. I love me some dogs.
He does love his dogs. You never told her your dog's names.
Oh, so I have 2 Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
One's technically mine, and then my girl has her dog. Then when we got together, she had hers. It's mine is Princess Leia.
Princess Leia.
And hers is Ariel.
Aw,
and they're
that's
like
cute.
2 different. Mine, I think there's different Chihuahuas. I don't know the difference really. An Applehead, maybe. I don't know. She looks like a little Rottweiler with her color. She's all black and brown, she has white
the
gloves
markings.
on. Then Ariel's just like a deer head. She looks like the color of our desk.
Yeah.
Just all one color,
yeah.
just like sand.
Yeah.
Quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah. She has the ears.
Can't do that now these days, Treg.
She
You get in
really
trouble
looks
for
like
that.
she really looks like
canceled.
that. Yeah.
You're going to get
But,
canceled already.
yeah.
It's all right. I like George Lopez.
I
comedian.
like Taco Bell.
I love Taco Bell. I eat
love
the
it
shit out of some
so
Taco
much.
Bell. Taco Bell eat the shit out of me too.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, it's my little doggies.
Oh, cute. Super cute. Love those names. I love hearing dog names.
Yeah.
Some
I'm
people
sure you
have
hear
just
some good
funny-
ones
Oh,
coming
yeah.
Oh,
down.
I'm
There's
sure.
some fun
What's the
ones.
weirdest dog name you've heard?
Oh, my gosh. Man, I should have known you were going to ask me that. I feel like Smoochy Pooch always sticks in my head.
Okay.
Smoochy Pooch. Yeah.
Pooch.
Awesome.
Do you remember what kind of dog it was?
Australian Shepherd. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Smoochy Pooch?
Smoochy Pooch.
You
Yes.
like giving smoochies?
Yeah, I guess.
That's awesome.
I don't know.
That's
We have
cool.
some funny ones. and I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Mr.
But-
Hanky.
Yeah.
Dr. Pickle.
Pickle. People who name pets such weird names.
Oh, yeah.
D-O-G.
Yes, we get that one a
DOG?
lot.
What's that?
Actually, I hear that one a
Literally
lot.
D-O-G.
Like
But you say
literally
it fast, like D-O-G.
Yeah.
Dog.
You're shitting.
Dog.
Yeah, dog.
Oh
But
my
I'm
then
gonna
they
ask
say
a
it.
client, I'm like, so how do you spell that? And they're like, D-O-G. I'm like, okay.
Making sure.
wanted to
D-O-G.
make sure.
Dog.
These are the same people
Get
that
out.
pick up a phone and pick up clippers and say, "Now I'm going to be a dog."
No, I'm gonna be this is happening.
I
today.
am a machine.
Do You see, I watched some videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm doing now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
DOG. That's the first I've heard of that.
Really?
I had no idea.
Wow.
DOG, yeah.
We have a handful of those ones.
Oh, my gosh.
Interesting.
We do.
I try to keep mine very either sports themed.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Especially in this
bullshit.
area. Do you know how many Brutuses and Buckeyes we grew?
Oh, I bet there- I bet there's a
Brutuses
ton.
and Buckeyes.
His
Oh,
both
for sure.
Scarlet and
Woodies.
Buckeye.
Yeah.
Scarlets. Yeah.
Yep.
we
I
have
got
a lot of
Scarlet,
those.
Buckeye, and then now, like I said, the Yorkie we adopted. And her name's Sky, so we didn't name her, but.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
And then my Great Dane that I used to have, his name was Griffin. And he was
nice.
He was named after my favorite basketball player.
Blake Griffin.
You know it.
The Clippers.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool.
So
That's
Yeah.
cool.
yeah,
Very cool.
yeah. I always went sports theme though. So.
My last dog that I can remember that I grew up with, he looked just like the Jack Russell from The Mask,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and I named him Milo.
yeah, yeah.
You have to.
no.
He was a great dog. Milo. I was like,
Yeah.
And his middle name was Wishbone because he also looked like the Wishbone,
Wishbone
dog. I
dog.
was like Milo Wishbone. Okay.
Nobody knows those movies anymore.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Or
man.
Benji. Remember Benji?
Oh, yeah. That was back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to have all those. My grandma used to have every Benji movie there was. And
Really?
Wishbone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. remember just winners just being in and be like, all right, well, let's see how many VHS tapes we can get through.
Yep. Such good little doggies. Such good little babies.
Good dog.
That's funny.
Oh, that is.
That's
funny.
cool.
What kind of dog was Benji? You remember that one? Was that a terrier?
I thought
think.
he was a terrier mix.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a terrier
Probably.
of some sort.
Yeah. And then the Wishbone dog, didn't he have like a bullseye? Or is that the Little Rascals?
We're Little Rascals.
Yeah.
You're getting the Little Rascals dog.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Jack Russell, he was,
Yeah.
or Wishbone was Jack Russell. He had like, I don't know, he had like the half brown face with
Yeah.
the white.
That's
And
right.
that's why he kind of looked like, I was like, well, I really like The Mask. When I was real young, that was like the big thing. I was like, it's going to be Milo.
Yeah, for sure.
Smoking.
Yeah, right. So the cheese. Get the keys, not the cheese.
That is a movie I've not seen in such a long
Yeah,
time.
they just
so
put it.
good.
They just put it on HBO Max.
Did they really?
Yeah, yeah. I just saw
Also,
the
if
commercial
you
for
don't
it.
have HBO Max, for some reason, Tubi. Have you heard of Tubi?
No.
It's free. TUBI.
Oh
Free
yeah, I have
movies.
heard of that.
You
yeah.
can get. You can. You know, it has a couple commercials. So many good. It has. I had no idea Tubi was hitting so many hard with movies. The Mask is on there for free,
Oh,
though,
wow.
for sure.
Nice.
I was like,
So Tubi, we're looking for a sponsorship. So
We'll keep mentioning that name.
so cool.
oh, Tubi,
So
Tubi,
cool.
Cool deal. Wait, we're gonna get into some rapid fire questions, and we got some sour candy for you to try.
Oh, fun.
You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So
My
I'm-
mouth is already watering. I'm ready.
So we actually have the sourest candy on the planet right now with us, and it
I am
is called
terrified.
Barnett Sours. They're from Great Britain. We actually waited 4 months for these to get in.
Oh, it was longer. I said 2. It's 4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, all right, let's go ahead and get these ready. I'm going to do these rapid fire questions to you and Adam, and yeah, we'll start with Adam. You taking one down too?
Yeah.
All right.
I can't leave the guests hanging, man.
Yeah,
I
you can't let the guests do it alone.
Gotta build
I know,
confidence.
I know.
Encouragement.
Good. Yes. All right, cool. So I got these pulled up. Let's start off with number 1 here. Have you guys take
pass her
sour
one.
candies here?
Oh, these things are big.
So she said,
Yeah. With this big blue ball in my mouth right now, I don't know how I feel about it.
alrighty. So on the count of 3, you guys take those down, and we will start with question number 1.
Hello,
3,
friend.
2, 1. All you. All right. So, who is your favorite celebrity you have got to meet?
To meet?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I feel that kicking in now too.
Right?
I haven't met a lot of celebrities.
No. She's taking it
No.
like a champ.
So sour. Oh,
He's gonna suck it really hard and get it out of there.
It's like it's spicy or something. It is so sour. Then they get worse and worse every week.
I can't. I don't. Honestly, I don't know what kind of celebrity. I don't know who I've really met. Honestly,
Okay.
I don't really know who rings my mind here. I
Mine,
know I've met a couple, but
I met in Texas He was actually like helping out or whatever as a rodeo clown at that time. No. Close. It was not the old school American Gladiators, but the newer American Gladiators.
Oh, okay.
Wolf. And you see him. That guy, he was a rodeo clown that night, and I got to take a picture of him with him. And ooh, man, it's so sour.
I'm already to the sweet part.
I'm trying not to move it too much.
No, the key is keep moving it around.
I know, I'm scared.
Get it out of
so
there.
Scared.
You gotta get that sour sucked off of there. Then you get to the sweet part.
Oh man.
All right. What was the last movie you watched?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't remember the name of it. I just know it was a terrible, scary movie.
Terrible, scary movie?
Yeah. So I kind of was sick the other weekend, last weekend.
Yeah.
Sick, puking, laying in bed all day.
Not fun.
My daughter puked on me on Friday, and then by Sunday I had it, and I was.
Oh, that's not good.
So yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I don't remember the crappy one that I watched. It was terrible. But I watched before that the new Scream.
Okay.
Oh, the new one.
The new
That's
one.
out. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. There was some disappointing part. I mean, there was just I hate when I watch movies, especially scary ones, where it's
predictable.
It would never happen.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Where are the people at? You are not going to be in this building completely. I won't ruin it for you.
So have you seen?
I won't.
Did you watch the new? I think it was Halloween with Michael Myers. The new
I didn't
one.
see that one.
It was good, but there's some parts I'm just like, bro. So
spoiler
that's
alert.
That's
not going to happen.
Long story short, he's coming out of a burning building, and there's two squads of firefighters there. They see him coming out, and they know right away this dude means business. So they all get there's probably 8 to 10 firefighters, axe, fire hose. One has one of those big old firefighter chainsaws. And instead of just bum rushing Michael Myers all at once, they just take their time and go one at a time. And he just starts dead. Dead. I was like, so you're telling me that all these firefighters are giant pussies?
Yeah, how about you guys gang up on him?
Y'all just going to let your firefighter brother just get murdered and just be like, now my turn. All right, now my turn. I'm like, this was not... This is lame.
So that's on Scream.
Yeah.
Ruin it for you a little bit. But there's a part where they're in the hospital.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, this girl's going to be attacked in the hospital. Where's the nurses?
Yeah, where is everybody?
Where's everybody? There's nobody on this floor. There was a security guard who was killed. But where's the nurses? You're the only one on this you're the only patient on this floor.
Worst hospital ever.
Hit my red button. Can't breathe. Where's everyone at?
Exactly.
They're all sleeping with the interns.
Yeah, what the hell's going on? This is Greg's Anatomy.
They're all on break, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
Greg's Anatomy.
So that ruined it for me. I was like, oh, come on.
That sucks.
It's terrible.
Step up your scary movies.
I get it.
Movies.
All right. What's one place you want to visit?
Ooh. A lot of places. Actually, Australia.
Australia?
Yeah, I want to go to Australia somewhere.
Sounds nice. That sounds nice. I always heard that it's good, but they have giant spiders and stuff.
Okay,
like
now
that.
I'm out. Forget it.
But I mean,
You ever heard that? The huntsman spiders? You haven't seen that before?
No.
they're like,
Oh my
they're
gosh.
that big,
As big as your head?
like a dinner plate size. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, big.
Okay, that's too scary.
We know. I've never
I
been
don't
there,
like
so how do I
spiders.
know? How do they know they're just saying that so we stay out of their country?
That could be true. Could be true. Very true.
I'm sure I wouldn't want to visit. There's just a bunch of places I'd like to visit.
Yeah?
I don't know if I'd get to, but I don't know.
I'm
We'll see.
gonna bring up this huntsman spider here.
Oh yeah, they're big.
these things are huge.
They're really big. I'm surprised you haven't seen any videos where they're just like, oh, crikey, look at this spider.
Yeah.
No big deal. Shut up. That's going to be a Halloween decoration, right?
Someone holding it up.
No, it's on the wall.
Oh yeah, those are. Oh God,
Yeah.
That's
they're huge.
insane.
I mean, I've seen the videos too where they're just
Oh, yeah.
slowly moving, and it's like that doesn't look animatronic, and you see them just
Oh yeah. There's
They're in the
huge.
house.
Oh, yeah.
That was in the house.
Which I don't understand. It's how that I understand the smaller spiders kind of getting into the
Oh.
house, but how does
No, thank you.
how does the small sized cat on this corner of the ceiling?
That thing eats
Where's
cats.
the hole in my house or the screen
Right?
that's it's getting through?
Oh
That
yeah.
is nuts. That is disgusting.
That's not eating all my crumbs. I don't get that many flies in my house to grow the size of my dog. you
Right.
know? Those things are huge.
Oh
They
yeah.
are huge.
Oh yeah. You can see them walking on the road and stuff. They're that big.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back.
But I mean, that's not the only thing though in Australia. I mean, then you got snakes. I mean, crawl into your house and stuff.
I mean, I don't want to live there. I just want to visit.
Oh, that's true. The question is, where would you like to visit? You're right.
Right.
No, yeah. A place without spiders.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks disgusting.
Somewhere probably really cold.
I'm out on that one.
No. Not
Oh,
a fan.
God. See, why didn't arachnophobia spiders that big?
But they
Honestly,
say
the only reason why I want to go is I like the accent.
nice.
And I heard it's warm.
Yeah.
Butchered it. Foster's Australian for beer.
There you go. I'd want to go to Australia just to meet Paul Hogan.
Are you trying to get another
like-
sponsor? Are you?
That would be great. Foster's, hook it up.
Yeah.
Some big old fat beer cans. Be awesome.
Yeah, I do love Crocodile Dundee though. Those are the greatest
Oh,
movies
yeah.
ever.
They
were good movies.
Think that's a knife? It is a knife.
It's a knife.
Was that a freaking machete looking?
Yeah, I like when he catches the guy at the party doing the cocaine. And he's like that's not a way to fix your cold, buddy.
Yeah, right.
He puts the towel over his head and heats up the water and puts his face in the steam bowl. He's like, there you go, that'll clear it out for you. Great movie though. All right, let me bring these back up here.
Yeah, what's the next one we got?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's see. We got. What was your worst job ever?
Oh my. Let's see. I did a few things before I started my business in the small amount of time.
Okay. Yeah, 22. What'd you do?
Right, I graduated high school. In high school, I worked at like a woodworking shop. You guys talk about this desk that was
Yeah.
made. And
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
I worked at a woodworking shop. I helped there.
Nice.
Helped build things like this.
Nice.
But that wasn't terrible. That was a fun job. Gosh, I was a waitress for 30 days. Couldn't hack it.
30
Okay.
days,
30 days.
1 month.
30 days. I remember one of the girls I worked with when I started there. She said 30 days is the time frame. Like if you get past 30 days, you can hack it and you'll be a waitress. If you
Okay.
don't, then you're
Yeah.
done, right?
Yeah.
I made 30 days
So
and I said, I'm
on
out.
your 30 days, you're just like, yep.
I'm out. Yep.
See ya.
Done. Forget that. But then I did work at, here's the worst one. I worked at a factory. I don't remember the name of it. Woods, I think it was called in Ottawa back in the day,
Okay.
which is now like Whirlpool.
Okay.
Okay.
So Whirlpool manufacturing, whatever they make fridges and all that
Yeah.
stuff, right? I worked there for 2 nights.
2 nights.
Okay.
2 nights.
Pretty
I worked
bad,
the
huh?
third shift.
Oh, yeah,
It
third
was
shift's
terrible.
never fun.
Like
Yeah.
how terrible? Like what'd you do?
I helped. I don't remember what I did exactly. I know I did something, hooking something up before they had to weld something, like on an
Yeah.
assembly line type thing.
Oh, okay. So you were part of like the building crew and stuff. Not
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah, no.
No, forget that. Did it for 2 nights, and I said, "Oh, thank you, I'm out." Done.
So I did. So speaking of like the 30 days, like hey, you can make it 30 days. You can do this.
Yeah.
So when I started out bartending, with bartenders, they say if you can do bar backing for a year, you can make it as a bartender afterwards. So I bar backed for a week, and they were like, "Okay, well, we lost our bartender, so who's jumping in?"
There's 3 in there, huh? Jeez.
Yeah, but I wanted to bartend. I loved mixing drinks. I was a huge drink maker. I knew how to pour beer. I loved beer, so I was good at it.
Yeah, right.
So
I'm gonna make this drink exactly how I would want to
but
drink
I started
it.
out
Exactly.
at a small bar in Lima area. Everybody probably knows it, but I won't say where it was. But I started out at a bar, and it was very slow paced. I mean, people would come in for lunch, people would come in for dinner. I mean, dinner was a little bit of a rush, but it wasn't nothing I couldn't handle. Now, when I went to BG, and I worked at a fraternity, it was not a fraternity bar, but it was a Greek bar. So
Oh, wow.
it was,
Oh, okay.
so fraternities
Busy.
and sororities, this is where they hung out.
Toga.
I'm talking about where it was have you ever been those really, really packed concerts where you're like,
Shoulder to shoulder.
if I can just get past this guy or this guy, I can you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it was every single night at this bar.
Oh, wow.
So I'm talking about, and it was like a U-shaped bar, and there was probably 5 of us bartenders, and the bar area itself was probably as big as this room right now. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So there's 5 of us just constantly, and then in the middle there's an island where the cash register was, 1 cash register,
Oh, jeez.
and And well, some of us would take tallies of like what people owed, like in
Right.
the back.
Yeah.
We would just go 1, 2, 3, because Tuesday nights were $1 night. So all you had to do was keep track of how many drinks they had, and at the end of the night, that's how much you charged.
Oh, easy.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it was. You want to talk about hectic though? I mean, like just think like a full bar. Just imagine a full bar. Everybody who's sitting down. They're ordering drinks left and right. Mm-hmm. Not only are they ordering drinks for themselves, but friends would come and be like, "Hey, can you get me a beer?" So then they keep ordering drinks the whole time, and then you have people reaching over to those people,
Trying to order drinks.
like the whole time.
Giving you 20s, like, just give me 20.
Dude, I tell you what. At the end of those nights, it was. I mean, your feet were just sore because you were constantly running around.
Constantly.
For sure. For $1 beers or $1 drinks, heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
That had to be packed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like, it was just. I mean, it was guys from different fraternities. There was fights all the time, and I mean, I just remember we would take a squeegee at the end of the night. We would put all the chairs up on the tables. There wasn't very many, and we would squeegee the glass to one door.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was. I mean, you just hear like crushed glass, just
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
like
That sucks.
all over. Like it was just. It
No,
was
that's
that,
Tuesday.
that bad.
The only time I ever had that was when I was in Texas. They had like a grand opening at a bar.
Yeah.
And just to get the word out, they were just like, hey, I think it was like 99% off or like 90% off drinks and like 95% off food or something outrageous that we got there early. We're probably like the 10th people in line, not thinking anything of it.
Right.
Within like minutes of it opening, it was just like 2 blocks down. And before we got inside, we got in there, got our drinks, and it was just absolutely packed. So in the beginning, we tried to order as many as we could just to have our drinks there.
Yeah.
And we never saw our waitress again. They were just constantly doing all. I mean, they did a great job by getting their bar and restaurant out, but it was like so packed that fights started coming out. It's like grand opening, grand closing. Like that sucks. This is a really nice place though too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is a cool hangout, sports bar / like lounge.
Right.
Oh man. So I can't imagine you guys running.
I mean, it was it was
poor
fun.
soul. I tipped them very well.
It was fun. I mean, it was fun though because we were.
Right.
It was a college bar, man. Mm-hmm. All of us,
what
even
to
behind the
expect.
bar, we were all drinking while we were.
Yeah, that's what
I
to
mean,
expect
like,
for a
just have a
college
good time.
bar.
yeah. You know, we would have a ball doing it or whatever.
Hopefully making good tips too.
I tell you what, I don't think I ever had a job where I would make that much in a day. Well, I mean now, but.
Right, but I'm saying like
that age, like
right there in the day, like tips, you're like, what?
Oh, and I'm talking like we'd even split them 5 ways, and there was nights I would go home with like $700, $800.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's one day.
Yeah, one night.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, mainly it was Tuesday nights because those were dollar nights.
Oh yeah.
Tuesday nights were dollar nights.
Damn.
The really messed up part was so we had those dollar nights, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Wednesdays were $2 nights, and we always wondered like, how do you get away with selling Patron for $1? How do you get away with selling, Johnny Walker for $1? Come to find out, it's closed now. So that owner, he doesn't own it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But come to find out, we learned it closed while I was still working there. The owner sold it, and it was closing and that's when we moved back home. But we found out as it was closing that we would look. He said, "Hey, any bottles you guys want, take with you. They're yours. You can have them. Appreciate you guys working for me." That was basically our severance pay.
Oh,
Liquor.
Oh, back in the day, that was probably nice.
Yeah. Come to find out, though, the only real liquor that was there was like Jaeger, Jack Daniels, and I think. Well, I mean, the other ones like Goldschlager or stuff like that. But like, and maybe one of the tequilas. Definitely wasn't Cabo Wabo. Definitely wasn't
Jose.
Definitely wasn't. What's the big one? Patron. I just said
Patron.
it. Yeah, definitely. There was no Patron.
No Patron. There was no Patron.
There was a Patron bottle, but there was no Patron.
Interesting.
And there was, and the only real one was 1800.
Oh wow.
Reposado 1800. Silver. And
Everything else was diluted down from that.
No, when we were cleaning, we found these blue dots, these blue stickers underneath some of these bottles, and we're like, "What are these?" He's like, "Well, those are the ones I refill." He would refill like Patron bottles,
But with what?
with like
Really cheap.
tequila, liquor,
Oh.
which is highly illegal.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
So we're like, that's how you got away with $1 night.
This is why we had $1 night.
Yes.
And $2 night.
So I mean, like, well, you got to think though, like during the week, like during normal hours though, when like somebody ordered like, hey, and I need like 12 shots of Patron, they were getting like tequila.
And paying for Patron.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, it almost makes me wonder though, like how many other people actually do that. I mean, I know they probably watch it a little closer at like more upscale places.
Right.
Right.
You wonder how many other
Who
places
knows?
get away with that.
Yeah, for real.
I never would have ever thought that was a thing.
Yeah,
I didn't either until then.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Start
That is
ordering the
nuts.
cheapest thing on the menu. Damn. Just in case. Doesn't matter anymore.
You ever go-
Doesn't
have you-
really matter.
And it always makes me wonder every time I'm like in a college town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I really got to.
I'm like, oh, I know these games. I've been there.
Oh, real.
Been there. Been there, lived that.
Yeah. Number 5 here. If you had to pick one candy to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Candy?
Yeah.
Oh, chocolate.
Just chocolate? Just like Hershey's?
Oh no. I'll take that back.
Okay.
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
Yes.
That's mine, Reese's.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
Reese's peanut butter.
I
You
like
need
peanut
to
butter.
you
Or
need to
eggs.
stop by Winans Chocolates downtown.
I've heard about this place, never been there, but I heard it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So let's schedule a 1-to-1,
Perfect.
and then you can come to Winans. It's right next to our
We
office
can
now.
count this as a 1-to-1, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then the cool thing is that at Winans though, we just saw they have leftover Easter eggs that
yeah.
they filled with their own peanut butter,
Ooh.
and they're
Yeah.
They're
this
the big
big.
ones. That's my jam
They're
right there.
Probably I'm going to go there
Need to have
tomorrow.
that.
'Cause He's telling me to
They
do
have
that in the office.
There's probably like 20, 30 left.
Nice.
So
Got to get there fast.
I'm just going to get there. I just need one.
You just want one. I'm gonna buy everything.
Just one.
take a
I'll
bite.
get
I
you
put
one.
them in the freezer.
I'll get you one, and I'll bring it. I'll bring it Thursday.
Perfect.
There you go.
Hell
That would
yeah.
be great.
All right. What is your favorite type of dessert?
Ooh. Anything with peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still like that.
You like? Do you like what do they call those? Like peanut butter parfaits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a peanut butter person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like peanut butter too.
See, my favorite dessert is mint chocolate chip, but when you think, my favorite candy's peanut butter. I mean, I really love some peanut butter ice cream or some peanut butter cup ice cream.
Yeah.
So
Favorite ice cream by far is a Blizzard. I don't care from where. Doesn't matter to me.
right.
I'm not like particular about like certain ice cream. Although Crave
But what kind
in
of blizzard?
Walpock. Like it can be
You
like
just-
it can be any ice cream is what I mean.
Right,
Like, it
gotcha,
doesn't have
gotcha.
to be from a certain
Oh,
place.
just like a mixed
yeah.
blizzard.
Although
type
Crave
deal.
ice cream though here in Walpock, which is right down the road from us, tastes like silk. I'm not even joking. Best ice cream.
Oh,
I've had in a long
I'll be
time.
trying it for once finally. Now that we're right next
Yeah,
door.
yeah. I took my daughters there, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. But I was like, that's ice cream.
I'll be back.
Okay,
I'll be back again.
okay.
I'm in heaven.
Change my mind. But no, yeah. What kind of Blizzard though? Always Reese cup and cookie dough mixed.
Ooh.
Okay.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Dig it.
Good choice.
Gotta be.
Yeah, that is a good
choice.
one.
Yeah.
What is the craziest grooming story you have?
Oh, craziest. Oh man. Client, dog.
Let's
I
go
mean,
dog.
this is-
Is it like Dumb and
How
Dumber?
about cat?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll go
Okay,
cat.
because cats are way crazier than dogs. and why we charge so much to groom them. They are crazy.
How much more?
A lot. Like our starting rate is kind of probably around 150
For a cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna say like it's like $1.50 more.
No, like a lot more. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
no more like
Yeah.
150
I mean,
more.
because cats are small. Like a small
Right.
dog starting off, like at our Lima shop and our lipstick shop, for like a small dog haircut. Like if we're actually doing a haircut, not just a bath, but like a haircut on them. They start around like 65,
Okay.
70. Okay. Cats are like 150
Yeah.
for like a haircut and stuff, just because they are difficult. They're not like
I didn't
dogs.
know cats get haircuts.
Some do, yeah. Like the long haired cats, like
Yeah,
if
they
they
get a
don't
little
do,
fluffy.
yeah, if they
Has
don't
anyone
take
brought
care
you one of
themselves.
those like naked cats?
Oh no one's brought me one, but I've played with one before.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
no
it's
one's
like,
like,
what do I do? There's,
like,
you
hey,
have
There's
zero
nothing
hair.
to do with it.
bathe my naked cat.
Yeah, I can clip its nails, clean its ears.
Yeah,
There you go.
There you go. No, but I had this.
It's like rats.
They do look like
Come, Mr. Bigglesworth.
yes. They are creepy looking things.
some
One
look,
things.
$1 billion.
yeah, I've seen some that look crazy. Some look really cute. My girl's mom is a cat. I don't know if you call it cat dealer.
Cat lady.
Cat dealer. I mean, she does have cats. She's
Yeah.
a cat lady, but she does like buys and sells cats. I mean,
Gotcha.
but she goes to like shows and events where
She'll
she
buy
like
them.
I've never been to one. We walk
Buys
in there
and
and
sells
there's
cats.
so many cats. Fluffy ones, small
There's different
ones,
breeds.
naked
She's
ones.
like
I have no idea.
So your girl's mom is like the Bitcoin of cats.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just buys and sells them.
Buys and sells.
But it's a thing. But she literally sold a cat to the drummer of Modest Mouse.
Okay.
You know Modest Mouse?
I don't.
We all float on, okay. Float on.
Yeah.
The drummer of them, she sold him a cat.
Nice.
I was like,
nice.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah.
Just dealing cats.
There's a lot of different cat breeds.
Yeah, I
Just like
had
there's
no-
dogs. Like, there's
but
a
I-
lot of different cat
I
breeds.
knew, but I didn't know until I walked into that competition one time. I was like, so many little kitties. so many different looking ones. Like,
Yeah.
so many different.
Yeah.
So many. It was so cool.
So what's the story on this cat?
So cats are a little crazy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And not all cats like to be. Most cats don't like to be groomed. So like
Right.
they just get freaked out with clippers and just
Yeah.
the vibration, the sound, like really freaks them out. And a lot of cats don't like baths. That's a true
Yeah,
thing, true
water.
story, true
Yeah.
stigma. Some don't mind it, but most don't like it.
Right.
And one time I had this cat that had to shave it down and I had to give it a bath and stuff. And I'm not kidding. I've got this cat. I mean, it was kind of freaking out the whole time. So I'm like trying to hold this cat as I'm shaving it,
spazzing
whatever.
out.
Yeah, it's just freaking out. And they are dangerous. I mean, a lot of groomers do not groom cats because they will end careers. Like,
Really?
just a bite,
Especially with those
cat
claws
bites
and-
or
yep.
clawed up. Yeah,
Oh
like
my gosh.
it's worse than a dog. Like worse than a dog bite
Yep.
ever will ever be. Like
Yep.
it's bad.
Really?
Yeah. So
like I'm-
I'll say it for it. They're little assholes.
yes,
I'll tell you what,
yeah,
I'm
fun.
not afraid to punch a cat. I will
And
punch
that's
a
why
cat.
you are not in the cat.
And that's why you cannot be a groomer.
So here's your cat back. Sorry.
Can't do that. Just can't do that.
He came at me first, so you know.
Yeah, he started it. I'm all like as you're all bloody. Like, you know.
He started it. He's in the shoebox.
Sucker punching cats. Sorry.
And that will be $150. You're welcome.
Dang. That's why we go to Jolene. They got Trey over here sucking punching my cats.
I don't care how big a cat is. If a cat scratched me, decimating its
Oh
face.
man, they are. I just did a cat like a week ago. My hand was all tore up from it, and it was. And honestly, when I was cutting, it was fine. It was
Yeah.
the sound of the dryer, like, and the cat was I wasn't even drying
okay,
the cat.
okay.
Like, one of my other groomers was grooming a dog at the same time. They turned on the dryer, and the cat freaked
just
out from the
spazzed
sound,
out.
and it literally jumped like 5 feet off my table, and I was like, "What the?" And it like came back down, and it just like went after my hand, and I was like, "Okay," and it jumped off. Because one thing with cats too, you can't really hook them up because they're not like a dog where you can hook them up to a loop and all that.
Yeah.
Like cats
They
can
flip-
choke and
they flip out.
Yeah, like
Like
they
little-
can kill
little
themselves.
Tigers.
Like
Yeah,
little, like
so-
they look like a crazy fish out of water type.
Right,
It's,
yes.
It's like scary.
like it. Don't
So I had this cat one time and it was just freaking out, and I'm trying to be patient and calm and just kind
Right.
of work with it as best as I
Best you
can.
can.
Right, and the cat had to have a bath, and which now we kind of just tell clients like, hey, like if the cat's not going to tolerate the bath, we're just not going to do it. Like there's just
Right.
why
It
would
may
we
not
have a cat
happen.
through it? Yeah, it just
Yeah.
might not happen. If we'll tolerate it, great. If not, we'll do the best we can.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally, this is at my lipstick shop. I get the cat in the tub. And again, I don't really like have a loop on it because I don't want it to like choke itself and
Freak
die or
out,
something.
yeah.
So I kind of just start to spray it with water, you know, like a low setting, whatever. The cat freaked out and literally climbed up the wall, like because I have drywall, like kind of around the tub.
Yeah.
Spider-Man
Like
up the wall.
Spider-Man up the
No
wall,
way.
and just hung up there. And I was like, now what the hell am I gonna do? Like I don't. I had to wait. I had to wait for it to. I had to wait for it to. I sprayed it down. I had to wait for him to kind of drop off, but
So you just have to wait for them to come down. Then there's nothing else you can do.
But I've had it so many times where I'm doing a cat and they would freak out and they would like jump off the like. I've had a cat climb up walls. I mean, it's not the first time. Like I've seen cats climb up the walls so many times because they will freak out and they'll run and then it's just kind of like you got to chase them around the shop and try to catch them and then
Poor little kitties.
yeah, it's not fun.
So I understand why you charge a little extra.
Yeah, they're not like a dog. Not at all. Not at all. They're definitely different. But
Right.
Yeah, that's probably.
I would have done what Adam said, though. I just sprayed it.
All right, well, you stay there.
Clean you in the corner here.
Spray it off with a fire hose.
All right.
Got you down, didn't I?
Oh, man.
A lot of pressure, isn't it?
Right.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
be good this time.
I'm not kidding. I had this, one of my groomers a while back, was a groomer I was training and taught her how to groom too.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted to learn how to do cats. And I was like, all right, like, well, I'll start teaching you, you know. So, like, we had scheduled a cat and we start to get to, like, this is how you shave a cat. And the cat just freaked out.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, like, we had to take our time with it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to do it because this cat's too crazy. Like, I'm not going to let you get bit or scratched by this cat. 3 times it happened. 3 times, like, separate times that we scheduled a cat for her to learn how to groom. And the cat was psycho. And I was like, you know what? You're not going to be a cat groomer. Let's just forget it.
Right.
Yeah. So we just don't.
We'll stick with dog.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
All right. What is one thing about you no one knows?
Oh, geez.
I think we just learned so much already.
A few things out there. Well, one thing. It's kind of. No, I'm not going to say it's sad.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm a Swiftie. I love Taylor Swift. I'm a Taylor Swift closet.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm definitely a
Awesome.
Swiftie. Yeah.
Taylor Swift ain't bad.
Yeah, no,
Have you heard the what is it called? Anthem Lights. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
They do a Taylor Swift mashup of like all of her like
Oh,
favorite
really?
songs.
Oh, that would be cool to hear.
They do, yeah, they do a really good job. I'll show you after the show. It's pretty
Yeah,
good stuff.
yeah.
What was the most expensive trip you ever took?
Expensive. Oh my gosh. Man. I don't know. Most expensive trip. I mean, like a lot of my grooming trips are expensive.
Think about it like this. Think about it like this. So, like, have you ever
Grocery store.
yeah, right. have you ever booked like a trip or whatever, like and you know you had this just planned for it to be really fun or whatever, and then like afterwards you were just like, holy shit, I spent a bunch of money.
Yeah. Here's a story for you. So,
Okay.
young and dumb. I was 19, dating my now husband. At the time, he was my boyfriend. Graduated high school, and for his high school graduation gift, because I was, still in love, so in love then, I bought a trip for both of us to go to Cancun, Mexico,
Okay.
and I spent a ton of money. Yeah. Because I was young and dumb and didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
Just booked like a travel
Have
agent
fun,
and was
right.
like, I want to do this, I want to do that, whatever, blah, blah. So that's probably one of the most expensive that I would just kind of like went for it and spent a ton of money and did not care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it fun though?
It was a great time. It was a lot of fun.
Great.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Just one,
I'd
the
go back.
expensive one of your lifetime.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, we've traveled a lot since then. We've gone a lot of places, but my husband travels a lot for work, so we get to use his points for things.
Nice.
So
Oh,
a lot of
cool.
things
That's always a
are-
plus.
Yeah.
Yes,
always a plus.
absolutely.
We don't spend a ton of money traveling now.
Yeah. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh my gosh.
We're
So
both young.
I like rap. Rap and country is like my go-to.
Yeah?
But rap,
Okay.
my go-to when I was
Oh, we heard your phone just a little bit ago.
yeah.
It was regulator.
Bound up. Oh, was it clear? But no, sorry.
Hey, she already has them written down. That's number 4 on her karaoke list. Going
It
down
is.
the line.
I know that. I grew up with that.
That's
My
awesome.
brothers listened to that all the
Hell
time.
yeah.
We cruise around town listening to that.
Yes.
Back in the day.
That's
But,
awesome.
for the longest time, it was Baby Got Back.
All right,
For the
okay,
longest
all right.
time. But then, it ended up going to Salt and Pepper, Shoop.
Shoop da doop.
Yeah.
Shoop da doop da doop. Nice.
I could nail
Nice.
those. I could do regulators too.
That's
I
a
could
good
do
one.
Vanilla Ice.
Okay.
I do like
Go
karaoke.
ninja, go ninja, go.
Ninja.
That's
Y'all
awesome.
know about that.
Didn't see that coming. See that you go for rap and country for karaoke.
Yeah,
I like that. That's
yeah.
cool.
Well, when I grew up, that's kind of what we listened to.
Nice,
so,
nice.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
I like
we're
it.
in that.
So we are not doing the Would You Rathers tonight, but we do have some Korean snacks to try.
Let's see. This is tomato-flavored corn snacks.
Okay.
And barbecue-flavored potato crisps.
Interesting.
And then Brain Blasters sours.
Oh, more sours, huh?
So who wants? Anyone want sour? Guess I'm going sour.
All right.
Let's try these. So straight from
There's so much air in this one.
Yeah,
Fresh
that
off
one
Korea
looks like
train.
it's gonna explode.
I know.
Got some really good ones the last time.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them, like I said, they've all been fairly pretty good. They haven't been
Cheesy poofs.
disappointed. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's supposed to taste like tomatoes, I think.
Before I eat this, I have a feeling what these are going to be like.
Dude, what is up with Korea and everything tasting like tomato soup?
That's it, another tomato soup
Ooh,
one.
it smells good.
May I try one of your cheesy poofs?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay.
Every time.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
Every time.
More tomato soupy.
Oh, yeah. It
so
tastes
weird.
like tomato.
How's your potato crisps?
They're good.
That's what I was
They're
telling
very-
you
Yeah.
beforehand, that like the cracker that tastes like the tomato. I think it was
Yeah.
just on our
This one's
last
barbecue.
one.
Barbecue?
Yeah, it was
Tastes
just like
pretty good?
this, where it's really thin, but it tasted just like tomato basil soup.
Yeah.
And it was, I was like, now I just want to dip them in
It looks like there's
soup.
just like nothing to this.
Yeah. it's just a potato cracker.
Okay. Yeah.
Barbecue.
A cracker, yeah.
Yeah.
Really good. Wow.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I feel like there's like less
Rain blasters.
like shit in this stuff.
Probably.
Yeah, like more organic, maybe.
I don't know about organic, but it's
Or
just
not
like
organic, but like
Not as-
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad though. Taking down some sours.
You have a whole handful.
Are you supposed to chew them? Hurts my teeth.
But then I don't think you're supposed to chew them.
Not bad though. For the listeners and viewers out there, I had these tomato flavored corn snacks. They look like cheesy poofs, but they taste like tomato soup.
Yeah, definitely tastes tomatoey.
Yeah. And Jolene had the potato crisps. Tastes just like barbecue chips, basically.
Yep.
Whoa.
He's doing more sour.
Take some.
Those are really
I like
sour.
one.
Oh,
Oh, geez, not the whole box.
that was the entire box.
There used to say crunch on the front, so I mean you might be able to chew them. Man, those are.
Are they supposed to be like those? What are those sour candies that you're supposed to just? They're hard. You suck on
Hard
Runts? No.
No,
Like
not
jawbreakers?
runts. Jawbreakers.
gobstoppers.
Yeah, you definitely couldn't chew those. You definitely couldn't chew those at all. Man, that was pretty sour. I had like 7 of them. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have did 7.
Yeah, that's sour.
Maybe
Yeah.
just 1. Wow.
Wow. Holy.
Yeah, those are very sour. Oh,
Good, but sour. Not as sour. I mean, these were sour. Those Burnett's.
yeah.
She took those like a champ.
Yeah. Wow.
She didn't even make a face on the Barnetts.
I wasn't watching. You didn't?
Maybe a little bit.
I was struggling for my own
Definitely
life.
not as bad as you.
Really? I look over at one point. You're
I think I was so distracted by you that I.
you're having too much fun watching me.
Pretty
Oh,
accurate.
man.
Pretty accurate. Not bad.
Was pretty good.
Green snacks did not disappoint.
Oh, really good.
All right, let's get into some trending news here.
All right. It's popping.
So, Seth Rogen recently called out Jack in the Box, the food place,
Yeah.
over their Pineapple Express milkshake. Says it has nothing to do with the movie. They basically went out and said they're in favor of trees. They now have a Pineapple Express milkshake. And Seth Rogen basically said, yeah, they never asked us for any of the marketing rights to
Any of that.
Pineapple Express. So.
yeah, but if it has nothing to do with the movie, why are they messing? Why does Joe Rogan or Seth Rogen even care? It has nothing to do with the movie.
No, they are. It does look like it's for the movie.
Oh.
And Seth Rogen's like, yeah, no, they never asked any of us, so no, it's not.
Well, that's not good.
No.
Jack is messing up.
Sounds like Jack in the Box might be caught in a courtroom.
Yeah, that's not good.
So, in other news, Florida man reclaims the world record after watching Spider-Man No Way Home 292 times in theaters.
Ugh. Wow.
Whoa, no wonder they broke the box office. 200 and how many times?
92 times.
So just shy of 300 times.
Dude, you have no life.
Like, and what kind of span, like, period? Like, how long? Like, how long does it take to watch that?
I would assume that just now, like he's finished just now. I mean, Spider-Man No Way Home came out when? A couple months ago?
Yeah, and you can buy. I bought it on digital copy 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Right.
So how much are regular tickets? You think? Movie tickets.
$8? Oh, are they?
Yeah, I think like a movie theater ticket.
Oh yeah, you're right. For
like
one, 12.
12?
Yeah, I think $12.50.
Okay, so we'll go $12.50 times 9. So that's $3,625.
Not including your popcorn
Yeah, you gotta have popcorn.
or a drink.
290 times 12.5 is $36.25. Watching the same movie.
Over and over.
Just wait for it to come out, man.
That's not even a dent in what it did in the box office.
Yeah, no kidding. It did multiple billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Gore.
That's crazy.
So, are you a Marvel fan, Jolene?
No, not really.
No?
I mean, I'll watch.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not like a super fan or anything
Okay.
like that.
So, the new teaser trailer for Marvel Studios' Thor: Love and Thunder came out. Are you a Chris Hemsworth fan?
I mean, he's cute.
Dude, this trailer
My
looks.
wife's a huge fan too.
This trailer looks awesome. I'm excited.
does look pretty sweet.
I love Thor. If you couldn't tell.
Yeah, it does look pretty sweet. It's all 80s music that they're playing
Oh,
throughout the
nice.
entire
Yeah, they got.
teaser
If
trailer.
you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy or heard of that,
Yeah,
Star
yeah.
Lord, he's super into like the '80s retro music,
right.
Motley Crue. So it sounds like they got a lot of that too in there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, very cool.
looks and Natalie Portman, my girl, looks awesome. She wanted to work out, and she's like the next Thorish girl person. So
Right.
we're gonna see how buff she looks now.
Does look good. Josh Brolin, everybody know who Josh Brolin is?
Yes.
Adam knows. That was Thanos, right?
Yeah. Thanos, or if you watch Deadpool, he was Cable, or
Yeah.
if you watched other stuff, he was other people.
Very true. Very true. He is an actor. Josh Brolin was recently in a news article saying that he was still upset that he lost Batman role to Ben Affleck, and he was quoted as saying, "Maybe they'll let me do it again one day when I'm 80."
Okay, all right.
It sounds like he's pretty pissed off though about not being Batman.
He got Christian Bale
No, Josh Brolin.
or Ben. I'm saying who did he get? Who got
Ben
it?
Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Oh,
yeah.
so the newer one. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be the old Bruce Wayne Batman.
That'd
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And
a lot.
who's the new Batman now though? Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, hell, if
Old vampire
If
dude.
you've seen the new
Gotcha.
one, Alfred doesn't really look like the old Alfred, like from like the Michael Keatons and stuff. Like, you know how they use the same Alfred, and
Yeah.
then even this newer age with Christian Bale, he wasn't really that much older. This guy is the dude off one of the Marvel movies. I can't remember his name. He's looks like a younger guy too.
Yeah.
Super young.
Yeah.
Like if you look compared to the old Alfred, who's just like, sir, to like, hey, Bruce, come over here. Like, whoa. Super old and like middle aged,
Yeah.
but you know.
How they always spin it any way they want.
Yep.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Have you heard about this whole thing going on?
I heard something. Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of
So-
read a little bit.
Their marriage counselor has came out and said that the former couple have both engaged in mutual abuse. And then we just saw today on a news article that said that that it looks like they're going to be the judge is favoring Amber Heard over Johnny Depp.
Even though they have like 40 hours of like
Of
audio,
her admitting like all
of,
the
like,
abuse.
all you can
Oh
hear
my
the
gosh.
abuse, like cigarette in the chest
Yeah.
or glass or just something crazy. And the judge is like, "Yeah, we're gonna rule in Amber Heard's favor." Like,
Yeah.
oh,
And then Johnny Depp posted
okay.
an Instagram picture today, I think it was, with a duct tape over his mouth and it says "Women are right" on it.
Oh my god.
it's like all women are always right or something
Yeah.
like that. Just like a cartoon
That is
drawing.
so
I was like, dang, that sucks. And he's got like a black eye. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's
Well,
pretty
you can
bad.
never
That's
win.
nuts.
Like that poor guy.
That's
Poor
nuts.
guy.
Yeah. There was a funny video we actually saw on TikTok of Johnny Depp. He's sitting there in the courtroom, and I don't know how he is as a person or whatever, but he looks very chill. He just looks
very laid
relaxed.
back. He's
Yeah,
just trying to
he
live his life.
doesn't look like he really cares about too much. But he's sitting there, and Amber Heard's on the stand. And he's just sitting there, like kind of with his fingers crossed, and all you hear the judge go, so what was the reason that you guys engaged into, a physical abuse that night? And she's on the stand. And he's sitting here with his head down just like this.
He's probably like looking at some papers on the
Yeah. He's just sitting here looking like this, whatever. And she goes, well, because he's old and him and his friends just like to sit around and play guitars all the time. And that's boring. And he goes...
It's kind of just like, kind of smiles. Like she was just so bored that she just wanted to be a jerk about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're old, play checkers.
And that was the reason.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But we're going to rule in her favor.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Okay.
I feel bad for the guy. I really do.
You're boring
It
and
sounds
old.
awful. But he did, though. He was just like,
Yeah.
starts laughing
It's
to
like,
himself.
jeez, man. What a lame
And that is
brain.
nuts. And
Yeah.
it's
she's
going to be
nuts,
ruled in
dude.
her favor.
It's what it sounds like.
It's what it looks like.
that's
What I'm
kinda
seeing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tilting more in her favor. I don't know how long or if they concluded it yet, but it's
I have no idea.
it's
I don't
going
think
more.
he's had his deposition yet. I don't think he's took the stand yet.
Right.
Okay, but yeah, so
Sucks.
far it's leaning more.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
Yeah. So Elon Musk was in the news recently again. Have you heard everything that's been going on with Elon?
No, I live in a bubble.
Okay, so Elon Musk, you know who Elon Musk is, though, right?
Yes.
Owner of Tesla.
Yes.
So recently, we've had a news article about Elon Musk for the last 3 shows in a row.
Yeah,
So
he's been the talk of the town.
Yeah, the first article was Elon Musk. He goes in and buys a lot of Twitter stock. Okay, like almost, or he did buy a lot of Twitter stock. He bought $41 billion worth of stock.
Yikes.
Basically, he says, "I'll buy you out. I'm gonna
Wow.
buy." He's like, "I'm gonna buy Twitter," and they're like, okay, whatever, and it's kind of just tongue in cheek, basically, right? And they end up asking him, like, are you going to join the board now, of directors or whatever? He's like, nah, I don't need to. He's like, I want to buy Twitter. And he's like, you all need change. He's like, you keep silencing people. He's like, I don't agree with it. Freedom of speech, I believe in that. He's like, I want to buy Twitter. He's like, and I'm going to let people post whatever the hell they want.
Right.
Because that's what they should be able to do. And so they're just, it's back and forth or whatever. Well, then the most recent article was Elon Musk is now on Twitter trolling Twitter employees.
Oh, my God.
So, like, all these Twitter employees are, like, scared that they're going to lose their jobs and
Right.
whatever. And he's just like, and he would, like, go on there. Like, a Twitter employee said something along the lines of, like, oh, I better pack up now. He's like, hey, you don't have to go anywhere yet. So he's just, like, messing with people, like, left and right.
Oh, my gosh.
So, the most recent article, though, Elon Musk sat down with Jose Martinez, which is some writer somewhere, and they had a face-to-face interview. And he's asking Elon, how did he get his wealth? Like, where's his wealth come from, basically? And, what's all going on with him? He's like, well, he's like most millionaires and billionaires like myself. He's like, they buy these colorful yachts and cars and houses. And the guy goes, so you don't have any of that? He goes, no. He's like, I don't even have a house. He's like, what do you mean you don't have a house? You're Elon Musk, you don't have a house? He goes, no, he's like, I sold all my houses last year. I don't live anywhere right now. He's like, well, where do you sleep? He goes, I couch surf on friends' places.
I read that today.
he's- so he
I
still
literally read
does
that
that?
today.
Yeah.
Because he's been doing that since he almost started his Tesla business. He just would sleep in the office.
Well, he says he travels so much and he's all over the place. He said the only thing that he really owns as an asset is a jet. And that's to
That
fly
is
him from place to place.
insane. I read
Interesting.
something of that today. Like, I read that today. It was like, like sleeping on friends' couches,
Yeah,
whatever, blah,
yeah.
blah. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yep.
I didn't know he was still doing that. I know he did it when he first started Tesla, but I didn't know he's still...
So there was a small
busy guy.
Yeah. So there was a small article that went out with, or not article, but there was the Joe Rogan podcast, JRE,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan Experience. So he was on Joe Rogan Experience, and he kind of mentioned it on there, and kind of everybody was just like, okay, whatever. And then he did this interview, and he's like, I do that all the time. He's like, I don't have a house.
Interesting.
He's like, why should I pay for a house? I'm always gone.
That's true. If
Yeah,
he's
not even
never
gonna be
there.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, if he ever really wanted to, he could buy one really quick.
On the same note, he could afford a hotel room.
He could afford a hotel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's got good friends, I guess.
Yeah.
His friends for letting
For
me
real.
stay here.
So his net worth is valued at over $278 billion.
Yikes.
He's trying to buy Twitter for $40 billion. That's couch change.
Yeah, no kidding.
So,
man. Jeez.
yeah, it's insane.
That is nuts. That is nuts. I can't even
sleeping on
wrap my
couches.
head around that right now.
Couch surfing.
Could you imagine we had that much money and you're just like, yeah, I'm not.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna sleep on my friend's couch tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're that busy, though, I mean, you're constantly
Hey, Adam,
on
I'm
the
going to be
move.
in Walpock on Tuesday. You mind if I stay the night for like 4 nights?
Yeah,
There's a hotel
absolutely.
right down the road.
I mean, it's
you gotta
Elon
spend money
Musk.
on that.
It's Elon Musk. Come on by, bud.
Yeah. I'm sure people love having them over, though.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine just like if you were like Elon Musk's
I mean,
friend?
yeah, of course. I would want to be.
You know-
No, you were staying at my house.
Exactly.
You're eating my food.
I'm cooking.
I will take care of you.
Give me a
Don't
Tesla.
forget me when you die.
Yeah, right. Jeez.
That's awesome, though. There was a man awarded $450,000. You're going to love this one. There was a man awarded $450,000 after the employer ignores the request not to celebrate his birthday due to his anxiety disorder.
What?
I read that today too.
Did you?
I did. Okay, I live in a bubble, but today I ventured out a little bit. But I read that too. I read the story because he has panic attacks, and so he had asked not to have it celebrated, and they did it anyways.
Yeah.
No.
And he left he ran out of the building like when they started celebrating his birthday at lunch, and came back later, and then was fired like 2 days later or something like that.
They
So
fired him from running out of this job?
They said it was for other reasons, but they said that.
come on
Oh
now.
no, but
Yeah.
yeah, the court was like, no.
Yeah.
That's why he was awarded the money. So.
That's lame. I'm like, give my cake.
Yeah. Bet
my birthday
that
cake.
boss got fired.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
You
what
just cost the
happened.
company $450,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got fired.
Yeah, had to, right?
Yeah.
Like
That sucks.
I mean, unless it's like Tesla.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like, pocket
Right.
change. Whatever.
whatever.
Yeah. That's a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's nuts for celebrating someone's birthday.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
if they said, "Hey, don't celebrate my birthday," I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Yeah.
I'm not going to spend
Not a
my
problem.
time and money
Wasting planning something.
And then if you're mad that we didn't celebrate afterwards, that's on you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Crazy.
So we just talked on the last podcast about a lady who glued her hands to. Did you see this? The lady that glued her hands to the
Basketball court, yeah.
of the Clippers game to protest animal rights.
Shut up.
I was like,
How is
what
that
is...
protesting animal rights?
That's what I
She,
was like,
she
what is...
didn't even have time for it to stick. Like the security guard just like kind of like kicked her and like she fell over.
No, she's like a wet glue handprint on the court. But
Yeah.
it's like, what does that have to do with anything animal rights?
Right,
Like gluing
why?
yourself to
Why?
the court.
Why?
I don't know. So
Weird. Weirdos.
but just last night though, a protester chained themselves to the basket during the Timberwolves and Grizzlies playoff game.
More animal rights?
Yep.
Yeah. Why?
What is going on?
Timberwolf.
Timberwolves, Grizzlies.
Dumb.
Change it. Change it to non-animals.
Oh my gosh. This is so, yeah.
Call them the Sky Fairies.
Sky Fairies.
Something. Then you start getting the other people that are like super, like the Wiccans or whatever that come out. Be like, can't use fairies, man.
Can't use fairies.
That's like magical stuff. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're offended by
Yeah,
that.
they will
Call
get.
them-
They are angry at us right now because
Call
we're
them
even saying it.
Flower bush.
Flower bush.
What can we use?
Flower bush.
Can't use grizzly. Can't
No.
use Timberwolves. People keep chaining themselves to the damn court, gluing themselves. Flower bush.
That's crazy.
And lastly, we have tonight the New Jersey Attorney General says off-duty cops may consume marijuana under a new law.
They're off duty.
They are off
What?
And if it's legal.
Off-duty cops are allowed to consume, but just cops.
Yes. Nobody else is allowed. Only the cops. They need it for their downtime. I don't blame them.
PTSD,
Let 'em go, right? Just let 'em
Literally
go.
taking
Whatever
the
makes them happy.
marijuana on their day, like their days of work, and as soon as they get off, they're like, free bag. Like, what? Where's this at? Say California?
New
New
Jersey.
Jersey.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Welcome to Jersey. Welcome to the shore.
Hey, yeah, whoa,
GTL,
hey,
baby.
doing? Yeah, pump that
Oh,
beat
man.
up.
You do that
Pump
too well.
that beat up.
I can see you sit at home watching that.
That's
Fist
funny.
bumping.
I used to watch it all the time.
yeah.
I was a
Did you
fan.
really?
I was a
Oh,
fan.
man.
GTL.
Yeah, old Paulie D and what was his name? Vinny. You watched it too,
I didn't watch it. No, I didn't watch it. I might have seen bits and pieces.
Situation. I think we got a situation.
I only knew DJ Pauly.
Ronnie.
That was the only one I knew. Just 'cause
Sammy.
He had the
Such a bitch.
Just had the song. That was it. That's so funny.
Get wasted, get loud, get wasted, get loud.
I only knew it because of this guy. No idea. Never watched it.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks for stopping on the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the
Thank
Social
you for
Guys
listening
tonight.
and watching.
Thank you, Jolene, for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate you
you
being
so
on the
much.
show. Loved
was
learning a lot about how you got started and where you're at today. It's amazing the progression that you've gotten to today, and we're really proud of you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Come back on the show.
Sure.
Please.
Awesome.
Love it.
Awesome. Had a great time. Remember the drink. Also, Social Guys always sponsored by Clue Studio, RMG the show. Social Guys, you can find us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartMedia.
All the above. More.
Absolutely. We'll see you next time. Later.
Bye.